creepy looking plagues, people lurking in the shadows, a reason we may never know because of a lad's budget constraints. Welcome to I need you guys to know something. Is it Groundhog Day? Shout out to all the groundhogs out there. May this winter end a lot earlier because this gloomy weather sucks. Anyways, calm down. Citizens of an Alderaan and across our beloved empire. It might be Monday, and some folks refer to Monday as the Monday Blues. But let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a Blues Clues. People even watch Blues Clues anymore? It's all about that Bluey guy. Bluey and Bingo. Those two girls are stealing Blues Clues thunder. I digress. Today is not a Monday Blues. Today is Monday Fun Day. If you're here right now, in the wise words of people, another day above ground is a great day. Remember that. And then he said it's great to be in the Empire today. I'm pretty certain of it. And you know why? Because you and I are here right now. After all the paths of probabilities have crossed each other over millenniums, over trillions of years. Human evolution has peaked. We're right here, right now. We've been blessed the Grand Arena. And I don't know any other people out there that are more prepared to handle the situation. So if you guys don't mind, go ahead and, I don't know, yell out your favorite pizza. Why? Because this Grand Arena is about to become a pizza party, honey! Get me on over there. Let's show these people what we got in store. Calm down, all. Calm down, y'all. How the heck we doing, people? You made it through the weekend, huh? Yeah. You ready to start your week off strong, pepperoni? Ain't no other better choice out there. If you gotta play it safe, that's the way you gotta do it, baby. Although I gotta say, I can't wait for summer to come back around because, man, our garden grows some amazing vegetables and we make our own homemade pizzas. Oh, little jalapenos, some fresh tomatoes from the garden. Oh, man, some green peppers in there. Oh, man. Mouth is watering. But unfortunately, alas, in this part of the galaxy, we pretty much only live about half the year because the other half of the year, it's cold, dark, rainy, gloomy. Yeah. Anyways, sauce and mushroom pizza, let's frickin' go, baby. Will you win this, JC? I want to let you guys know something. I won before I even had the chance to win. You know what I mean? You guys are vibing with that, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. You know why? Because I have the opportunity and privilege to hang out with all you guys and show me screaming at a digital mobile game where I firmly do believe you and I care more about this game than the actual developers. And that right there means it's a massive W in my book for this opportunity to do so with y'all. So thank you so much. So yeah, we did win already, and we are going to win. And you know why? Even if we just take the in-game winning system, which doesn't really measure the winning system outside of the Grand Arena game mode. Wins, baby. I gotta say, it's going too well. I'm waiting for something to drop, and it's gonna drop it like it's hot, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, what happened? We're running a hot hand this Grand Arena season, 3v3, no less. So let's see if we can keep this momentum moving, y'all. I gotta say, the problem is when I start winning too much, I kind of get bored. I don't know what to say. It's like, you kind of get into rhythm. You've already figured out the algorithm for this season. It's like, all right, I'm bored. I want to do something chaotic. Again, my biggest enemy can be summarized as this. Me, myself, and I. Take that to the bank. If you're like, I can't do it, look in the mirror. Do you know what the biggest obstacle is from you and what you're trying to achieve? You, yourself, me, myself, and I, and you. Yeah, you can put that on a t-shirt. Exact wording. Speaking of which, let's give a shout out to this exact person right here. We got Darth 754 representing the Dark Lords unicorns. Great having you here on the holotape, my friend. Hopefully all is well with you. Let's go ahead and crack open this JC and see what's cooking over here. Oh, we have a, hold on, everyone. Stop everything. Stop the music. Stop it. We have Elite Goof 1221 in the chat. Yes, that is exactly how it's written on the birth certificate. I have an important question. All right, we stopped everything. I have 21 Omicron mats, and I'm going to get Grand Inquisitor tomorrow. Hell yeah. What is the most important, impactful Omicron for him? I'm going to keep this nice and simple for you. Hold on. Put the music back on. You want me to make this simple for you? None of them! You guys agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically none of them. Save your Omicrons, put them on a more deserving team. Grand, especially now, again, I don't know what division of territories you're really playing, but even so, Grand Inquisitor Omicron, not too bueno, especially, and it wasn't even that bueno when he first came out. And today, definitely not bueno. If you're going to be rocking Inquisitors and territories, you want to do investments in Omicrons, and I will say this, how about this? I'll give you a more reasoned take. If you are going to do Omicrons on Grand Inquisitor, do not put it on his lead, because Reva's going to quickly, there we go. Reva's going to quickly replace Grand Inquisitor. And I'm just going to tell you this, my Inquisitor lead for this guy, big waste, I don't use it. If anything, you're going to upgrade the other ones that are on him. So that's just my TLDW there. But in general, I would say, not really worth it. Again, I'm hoping they change the value proposition for territories, because right now it's just sort of a, hey, just kind of a good vibes. Like, yeah, guys, we did it, you know? Yeah, but otherwise, in terms of the value, I think territory values, the Omicron value is going down for territories, especially after the recent updates with the relic economy changes, droid brains and all that. Really, realistically, here are the most important game modes. If we're looking at crystals, ships, Grand Arena, even if you don't care about the competitive stuff of Grand Arena, you just still show up, get your crystals, call it a day, right? Move on, right? Don't sweat about it. Then you would be like conquest and territory battles, right? Even territory should be up there for crystals, but even conquest is important to get important stuff in your arsenal. And then maybe territory wars comes after that. Like maybe. I could probably think of some other things that are more important in terms of Omicrons and team investments. So anyways, that's a long-winded answer right there. But hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, we got here. We have Nate Dio Double G. How we doing? 10 months. I made the K1. Thanks for sharing all the high IQ plays. See, people don't realize through the facade of the idiot that I am. Nah, let's be real. It's not a facade. I'm actually an idiot. There are lessons to be learned, both from the victories and the losses. But again, if I lose, it's really a win for someone else. Think about it, guys. I'm like literally the modern day Aristotle. People will talk about the wise things I've had to say a couple minutes from now. Maybe not a couple years, but a couple minutes from now. They will remember exactly what I said. So congratulations, my friend. I love to hear it. We have JWix3599 at the new membership to the Comic Code program. Thank you so much, my friend. Great to have you here. Make sure you ask Gary for your free cup of Java Juice, and if he doesn't respond to you, well, don't worry, he doesn't respond to me either. And then we have Alex on telephone at the non-big yeet, baby. And it's today with a 2035 win and installed Starlink Roam on the work truck for on the go Yates. You know what's funny? I can't remember which one I got. We did a big, our last big like road trip before little Quiggle was born. I got one of those little Starlink things, hooked it up to the back of the of our car, and man, especially when I'm like off grid on the mountains, it's like, holy cow, this is nice. I could do my dailies when I'm like 20,000 feet up into the sky. So yeah, I gotta say, I got my Galaxy of Heroes dailies worth. No more excuses when my guild leaders reach out, it's like, hey, we need you to do your tickets. I'm connected all the time. Actually, it's kind of one of the nice things about it. It kind of makes me feel more comfortable. Like, hey, let's go out, do a trip. It's like, it's all good. I can play my Grand Arena with the Starlink hooked up. Anyways, great score, but I gotta say, my Grand Arena the other day, 2047 was just a little bit better. I just had to flex a little bit. Come on, you guys are flexing on me. I gotta return the flex. Right back at you. Coliseum after Jay, you know it. Listen, the pinnacle of Galaxy of Heroes, 10 years in the making. You better believe you're gonna get that Coliseum gameplay. No questions asked. Anyways, let's keep moving on though. Let's keep going. Down here. Let's see what we got. Actually, no. I wanna see what Dart754 is up to. Let's see what he's got. hold the phone for a second. Hold the phone. You can't wait for the new set of Dodge Datacrons of Jail Hound to shut up. Don't give them any temptation. Listen, we got such a tame set of Datacrons. You know they're going to be like, no one wants our Datacrons. We got to wail harder. I highly doubt they're going to be able to stay with tame Datacrons this long. Because even myself, again, I don't spend money Datacrons, but I'll spend crystals, right, to get some Datacrons. This is the easiest Datacron season for me. It's like, I don't care. I got a couple. I don't need to do. I didn't do many 100 crystal refreshes where normally I would. So I'm not complaining, but let's be real. They're probably like, oh man, we got to bring the Dodge Datacrons back, baby. Yeah, we need more Dodge Datacrons. Let's see what's happening here. Lord Vader nabbing me a win. We like to see that. Seems like Bane. I'm not sure if they threw Bane, but it seems like Bane's kind of struggling with all these super Datacrons lately. I don't know. He's been kind of hit or miss. Mostly miss against Lord Vader for me, but we still use him. Speaking of Hondo, check it out. We don't need no Dodge Datacrons. We just need a 400 trillion% armor penetration. I actually don't know what's on that Datacron to make him valuable. So there we go. 2 shots down there and on top. Let's go. See what we got over here. 2 shots on Ahsoka Tano. Yeah. And I believe, besides the fact that I can fly, we got ourselves. Okay, nothing else back here. Anything on ships? Hold on, let me see. Give me a look. Can I get like one more? Usually 2016 means like 3 battles dropped, right? Nada. All right. So we got 3 battles at our disposal. And you know me, I'm gonna probably take about 50 drop battles to try out some stuff. But my biggest thing this season, I've been too scared to use Stranger on offense or defense. It's like, and I know I'm gonna get tempted to use him. It's gonna throw away a grander, and I just know how it goes. It's like when I look at this here, take a look at me. Oh yeah, besides looking at me, take a look at this Grand Arena real quick. It's like I look at all these teams, like I don't really need Stranger for any of this. It's like I just have way better, safer options. Things that Stranger can do, it feels like I have safer options and more plentiful options ahead of me. It's like, I don't know, like do I really want to throw Stranger versus this Rey or would I rather throw Malicos? Like, I don't know, I'd probably rather throw Malicos at that. It's like that's kind of my biggest thing. I want to use Stranger in a serious way, but just a little too scared to do so. Yeah, you never used him. Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of my issue. And it's not just, and again, it's not just a him problem. It's a larger problem. The game mode is not updating with the times. And you might be getting new, awesome characters and teams, but again, when you only need like top 20, whatever, some characters, boy, it's tough to even get newer teams involved without it being completely risky, right? Anyways. Let's just see what we got. Stranger's Race sounds like the correct move. Yeah, but again, it's like I have more confidence in Malicos. It's like, why would I want to use Stranger in them when I'd rather just use Malicos? I know it's gonna get the win, easy money, baby. I don't know. Maybe I just know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna force myself to use Stranger, and it's gonna just throw away a Grand Arena because I feel bad I'm not using him. Whatever. We'll figure something out. And then what else we got here? CK Nugget with the $10 trillion. Coliseum should have went all the way to tier 10 instead of 7 and 8. Having error currency should have the mats for level 75, 85, tier 9 for 95, and tier 10 for currency. We don't always need currency. But you know what CG needs? They always need the money, baby. Why should they give it to you when they can just have you spend money for it? Think about it for a second. Yeah. I don't know if there will be any changes. I hope at the very minimum. Let's do a little warm up. We'll do an easy Tarkin battle over here. We are in the last week of this era. Did CG learn anything? Are they happy? Will they clap their hands? I don't know. Are they patting themselves on the back? Mission accomplished. 10-year anniversary was a success in their mind. I don't know. But there's so many ways they could make changes, improvements. It looks like something's coming around because there's like some sort of loaned unit thing. I don't know. Didn't they say something about an era PvP mode? I don't know. So, we got to wait and see what things are going to be. But I hope, that something's going to be changed in one way or another. LOL, CG is not going to let that happen. You know what makes you really mad? I have to catch up on the patch notes for Raid. You know how for so long we were told in Galaxy, we can't do sandbox mode, we can't monetize it, whatever. Raid just added an inner guild sandbox mode. And again, so just looking at at the big 3 in our neighborhood, Galaxy Heroes, Raid, Marvel Strike Force, 2 of the 3 have inner guild sandbox modes. I just want to be able to play with my guild mates. Anyways, so I'm not expecting too much, but you know what? Rule number 1 in Galaxy Heroes, keep your expectations incredibly low and you can never be disappointed in this game, and you might always be impressed if you think about it. Now, on that note, go ahead and lock me. I don't know why we're going overkill here. Sure, looks good to me. Let's get a quick Tarkin dab party up in here. You ready for this? Let's go ahead. Clap it up for Tarkin. And you know what? We have some nice words from Jason. Gary, get the music playing first. I need something to hype me up as we roll into this, yeah? No. I want this one. That's more like it. Jason with the $20 trillion. Appreciate it. I hope you and the family are well. Things are so amazing. Every day I wake up, I'm like, dang! It's great to be in the Empire today, my friend. I hope all is well with you as well. And as well as that well, we're going to go send Tarkin to send these Tuskens into the well. As well, send it on in, crank it up, throw it on auto. Let's do. I don't need to watch this right here. Peak mobile gaming power. Send it. Yeah, that's how we do it around here. That's how we do it. Tarkin, do the dab. Come on, do the thing, Tarkin. Tarkin, do the thing. That's just a little glimpse into my life. Dropping dabs and all the haters getting maximum bannerooskies. That's how we do it up in here. Bang! All right, calm down. We have a couple more battles to Dubai. A couple more, I mean quite a bit more. All right, next on my agenda. Jabba. Jabba's kind of one of those annoying pain point galactic legends. Like, I don't want to have to throw Supreme Leader Kylo Ren at Jabba. I really don't want to have to throw Malgus at Jabba. Gosh forbid Afra actually did the job. Like I have, it's sort of like this. Star Killer, your one job, you have to beat Rey. That's all I'm asking for. Like that was Afra's job, and she has more or less, actually mostly less, never been able to accomplish that for me on a consistent basis. So now I'm left in this spot where it's like, Jabba. It's like, yeah. And 5v5, it was nice having Boba Fett be useful, but it's like I can't trust her. So I almost feel like I should just do a Night Sister thing and just. Worst case scenario, take the 2-shot. I just, because here's the way I'm looking at this board. Let's go ahead and get you into the mind of the king of trippy gods, get the mobile gaming. Few things. Where the heck is Ezra Bridger exile? That likely means he's chilling with Rey. No, Ahsoka. I'm so used to saying Rey because that's pretty much the best use, but there's got to be an Ahsoka Tano with Ezra somewhere chillaxing there. So I really do not want to have to overcommit to a Jabba. And also, I kind of get the vibe that they're trying to bait me out of SLKR as well on this front wall. I'm expecting a Hondo on the back wall. So I want to make sure we're ready to go here. You have LV. LV is on defense. He was fortunate to grab me a nice hold, so I'm not going to hate on him. He did his job. I think I just got through Night Sisters. Yeah. Do I have Bo? I do have Bo, but Bo's not really... Bo's not really a good-ish Jabba counter. I mean, like, yeah, maybe she can get the job done. Maybe there's a Datacron thing that makes her a little bit better than usual. I would like if I had some confidence in Bo. Yeah, but he's not like a go-to. It's like that's kind of like when you could go like green, yellow, red. Just kind of like in that reddish yellow territory. Enoch, yeah, there we go. Enoch, yeah. We do make Enoch do some work here and there. Do I want again? What did I tell you? My biggest weakness is me, myself, and I. Right now, just throwing some Night Sisters, and let's get out of there. All right. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You guys are tempting me right now. What's the crate for free to play? I got red crate, baby. Double red crates. Oh boy, too much time to play 2 Conquest lately. But I did it. We got the red crate locked and loaded. Now, if I can, it's sort of like Khmer. Like Khmer, I could have had pretty quickly, but Christmas season, I was way too busy. I couldn't play 2 Conquests during the Christmas season. So, unfortunately, I missed out on a whole Conquest. Yeah, I think it was a whole Conquest or a Conquest and a half for a stranger. So, hopefully, I can keep on the red crates for 2 accounts. Yeah, it's not so much the difficulty of Conquest, it's just such a time drain. And the other thing is, it's not particularly my style of fun. It's just doing chores. Right? That's my issue. Yeah, you got gold crate. Hey, gold is good. You can't go wrong with that. As long as you're getting gold, you're on pace to keeping up with the latest and greatest stuff in Galaxy of Heroes. Give me some Night Sisters. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's just do it. I'll shoot for a 2 shot. I don't want to commit something really big on Jabba. All right, what do I want? What do I want? What do I really want? Let's check out the support crowns we got here. Ooh, we got 2 of these. Do I want potency? Tenacity? Oh, that's got speed up on the basic. That might be nice. That might be nice. Tenacity probably going to be useless up against an opposing support cron, so this is kind of useless stats. It's at level 3. That's got me mucho interesante. Potency's helpful though. Yeah, it's mostly I'm looking at that basic speed up. Could be quite nice. We'll do this. We'll do this. All right, let's do it. You ready for it? Satel's worth it though? Yeah. Again, it's the big problem. All right, I'm gonna get Satil. What am I gonna do with her that she's gonna do better in that scenario than other characters I would use? That again, that's the big problem. You can keep adding all these cool characters, but if I'm left with like 20 teams left over that are top tier, it's just a weird conundrum with this. Like they're not. Again, it's mostly I'd say mid-endish, mostly an endish game problem. If I'd be realistic, it's like they keep throwing new characters. It's like, oh, these are cool, but I got better options that are safer. So I just am excited to have her to make my Jedi Revan better, but it's like I don't know what we're going to be really using them for. Anyways. Let's go. Night Sisters, we could chat all day. That's the thing about this. This is Grand Arena streams are essentially my time to hang out with all my buds, having a good time, cracking open a couple of Jawa juices and watching my sisters, well, hopefully not suck. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. They should add more defensive slots. See, here's the thing. Hold that thought for a second. Yes, it is a solution. I don't know if it is the solution, though. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Anyways, let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Probably gonna lose her. All right, we're gonna get definitely massively Relic Delta out of my mind here. But maybe a Relic Delta could work in my favor. All right, what do you want to do here? Just drop me some basics. All right, give me another basic here. Okay. That's actually not good. That's actually horrible right there. The support cron might be shooting me in the booty right now. Well, we got to keep going here. Let's see what I can make happen here. Yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, there we go. All right, spread the love around a little bit. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I think the support cron might be screwing me over. All right, let's try to heal up a little bit here. There we go. Okay. All right. Whew, boy. Scary stuff right now. Scary stuff. You know what? I'm going to do this again. I just need to try to get her back online. Okay. All right. All right. Come on. Get your bearings together. All right. There we go. All right. We got the big money problem down. Now, the question is, can I get, ideally, Talzin dead? That works. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. And then we can throw it on auto basic here. And sure, do this. Come on. Yeah. Come on. No. Yeah, there we go. Good. Go under stealth. Come on. Get her out. Oh, hold on. She might be dead. Here in a second. Don't heal yet. Just come on. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know if I can get them killed off in time. Having a hard time. I probably should have let some of the girls die earlier on. I probably should not have revived Asajj. 8 stacks. Come on. Can I get her out of here? Come on. All right. I got a bad feeling about this, Mr. Stark. All right. I think we're going to have to just take an unfortunate L on this one. Oh, hold on. I think I got it. Oh. Is it working? Come on, honey. You got 2.5 minutes to make some big money. Mommy Talzin, please. People, hold on. Come on. That's what we talk about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why they call me the king of Triple B. God gives the mobile game the 8th day creation, supreme rule of the multiverse of any realm. Strike! Beautiful! This used to work for me until Relic Delta. See, I don't know if having a low gear sister team actually might work better. You know? I don't know. Haven't really touched their relics, but I'm satisfied with that outcome. Very satisfied. Ooh. All right. That was rad. I know. You just gotta like wait for the right death situation to happen. You know, either Mother Talzin and Isosage can ramp up, or both of the girls die except Marin. It takes a little bit of luck, but luck's my middle name if you think about it. All right, calm down, folks. Yeah, so Grand Arena Battles, or defense expansion. Yeah, it's a solution, but like I wouldn't care that much because I like playing Grand Arena, I know, right? But asking for people to spend an extra, let's say 3 minutes per battle, yeah, I don't know. 3 minutes, like let's say it expanded by 5. You're asking for another 15 minutes in Grand Arena, probably, maybe even more, depending, maybe less. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a solution. I don't know if it's the best long-term solution. But anyways, Merrick Relics helps. Else can sometimes one-shot. Yeah. All right. So, Guerrero, what do I want to do here? Got a couple options. I can throw a little Boba action on this. What am I gonna do with you, man? Am I gonna throw away today's GAC for you? I'm debating. I can safely say this: Stranger has not won me a Grand Arena once. I could say that Malgus won me a lot of Grand Arenas in his time. Stranger, he's lost me more Grand Arenas than I care to admit because I'm just tempted, curious to try them out. But then I'm like, why did I do that? I had 20 million other options for that to work out. Anyways, focusing on the task at hand. I could throw Darth Revan at this. Yeah, sure. Boba Fett, I said, right? Trade. I don't know if I want to commit a Traya to this here. Malgus. I like to save Malgus just in case someone gets a little cheeky. Throws Boba Fett on defense, you know? Baylan, that's a little too much. That's a little overkill. I don't think we need to go that crazy. This current Datacron set's just doing strange dirty. Yeah, that might be part of the problem too. Definitely could be. All right. Don't use Boba Fett. I feel like, Boba Fett could do some good stuff. Like, if there's a Baylan that shows up, that's helpful. We did that. Didn't we just do that the other day? That was a good battle. All right, I don't know. Just for the sake of time, sake of sanity. Sure, I don't know. This feels like I'm overcommitting here. All right, just do it before I change my mind. I'm not too satisfied with this. This feels a little too much. Yeah. Nooch lost with Baylan versus Saw, huh? All right, well, there you go. It's set. Your Stranger got 6 hold and Kyber 3. Yeah, it's a whole different world down there. Yeah, things that work in, even Kyber 2, right? Whole different world. Kyber 1 is the peak of the peak, right? Not everything like, the meta strategies and the meta valuation always applies. The only thing that stays true, if it's the best at the top end, it's gonna be the best all the way down, but things doesn't work the other way around. If something works well in Erodium or Kyber 3, that doesn't mean it works well in Kyber 1. It's like there's a little bit of trickle down with it, but that doesn't mean, for example, Windu, like I don't find value in him in Kyber 1, but in Kyber 3, 4, 5, you can probably find some utility out of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a 1% chance the RNG went wrong with Nooch. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna stick to this. I don't know. It's like, I just feel like I might be, I feel like Boba Fett's got better things he could do with his talent, Anyways, let's just go. Just let it get Zalbar and get out of your way. Yeah. This gas speed Hondo in 3v3. I have not tried that this season. Did they nerf that Rex Datacron? I know they were talking about nerfing that Cron. I don't know if they actually put the patch in place. I think it depends on what version of Honda. If you have maybe OG Honda, could maybe cause some complications if he locks up someone important. Anyways, send it on in. All right. I don't know. I'm not too happy about this, Boba. I'm sorry. If you lose, what's funny? If he loses, I actually wouldn't be mad. I actually feel like it was a good battle. He just sucked. All right. Let's get to work, yeah! Alright, my turn to play ball. Go over here for right now. Yeah. Alright, we need Dengar to get a nice AoE here in a moment, but it's fine. We just gotta work our way up. What the heck is that? I don't remember the icon being like that for expendable asset. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's go! Alright, here we go. Now things are moving and grooving here. All right, easy does it, puppy. All right, easy, come on, barely a scratch. All right, Sam looking like she's getting a little sleepy over here. Boba Fett, what are we thinking? In the grave? Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think there's gonna be a sequel for Saw Gerrera. He can just cut himself out of the Rogue One movie. I did him a service with that right there. All right. There we go, down for the count. And let's go ahead, take care of you. And Zam West will line up the shot. The armor used to be dead. Whoa, whoa. Who missed the banner? Who missed it? All right, okay. I definitely didn't need that banner. Anyways, let's just move on. Yeah, I feel like that was a little too easy for Boba Fett. I don't know. All right, now we got these two gals here. Another one of those weird pain points with Queen Amidala. It's like I really don't want to have to throw Darth Bane at Leia. Sorry, well, Rey. Yeah, same lineage, right? Anyone try Strange versus Queen Amidala this season? Like, this could be all right. Could be is the key word. Bane do it. Oh, I'm saving Bane for him to lose against Lord Vader. Again, I don't really know what's on the back wall yet. Ideally, in a perfect world, there will not be an Ahsoka Tano in the back wall. Then I can use Leia versus Lord Vader. GG's, be done with it. But I'm just preparing for the worst. A possible Pirate King Hondo with OG Hondo. I'm preparing for the potential of Ahsoka Tano Galactic Legends. I'd ideally like to get to the back wall with these two Galactic Legends for sure in my pocket. Yeah, I just unlocked Stranger. I need to see what he can beat. Yeah, I haven't had a stellar time with him yet. I would love if he can beat this. All right. The thing that I'm sad about because you're picky. Yeah, where's that? Yeah, there we go. 2 Dark Side Online Force users. See, this part annoys me. Ideally, I kind of want to save Maul for Seer, Junda, and Malgus. I don't know. I don't have confidence walking into this battle crew. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be useless against a support Kron. Queen Amidala is going to just buff this spell to taunt, and like, what is a tank if not taunting? You know, if he's not taunting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that this is just a bad Datacron season for Stranger to roll into. I think if there were no Datacrons, I'd be a lot more impressed with Stranger. I think that's the moral of the story. Because all the stuff that looked impressive to me was non-Datacron gameplay. But alas, we are in the most nuclear Datacron season of them all. Yeah. Stranger gets destroyed by this in 3s. Oh, man, come on. Don't be saying that to me. Don't tell me that. All right, Master Luke, let's just go one by one. Master Luke definitely would not want to throw this at Queen Amidala to support Kron, Sith Eternal, unless I'm looking to die an early death. I do not want to do that. That's kind of an annoying battle. Don't want to use Leia, don't want to use you. Baylan, I don't think that's really a battle for you. Yeah, not unless I'm bringing in Starkiller. I don't really want to use Malgus against this. Oh, gosh, I don't want to have to use Bane. Yeah, Jabba and Queen Amidala, they kind of serve like a similar purpose. Like, they're taking a very high value thing. Traya is a bit risky right now, I feel like. Yeah, it's a little bit risque with this Kron. You know how it is. Sometimes, like, Traya dies too early, right? Or you keep getting stuck behind the stupid tank and you can't time out a good insta-kill. Yeah, I don't know. Great Mothers, support Kron doesn't really play too nicely with the Great Mothers. Yeah. I mean, I could do it, but again, I'm sort of earmarking him in case there happens to be a weaker variant of Hondo in the back. Great Mothers have been killing non-OG Hondo team, so it would be nice to say that just in case. Stranger Starkiller Maul with Attacker Kron works for me, but I don't want to commit Starkiller, and I mean, I do want to commit Stark. I don't know if I want to commit Maul. All right, fine. I'll I'll do it. I'm fine. I will do it. Alex, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for you. I don't know why. I feel like this is not gonna go well. I don't want to give up Maul. Yeah. All right, let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. Give me a little bit of that AP up in here. Oh, I want to save the speed up for. I like Cerelicos when he keeps getting speed up. All right. I'm good. Am I going to regret this? I think I might. There's a small chance I might regret this. All right. It's time to get out of my comfort zone. I think, what did I use Stranger on the other day? I think it was to beat like a Zuckus team or something. It's like, all right, there you go. You can beat the Zuckus team. Regrets? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I don't. All right, there goes all my buffs that we had right there. Okay. I should be able to insta-kill her, right? Which one's Piece of the Line again? No. This one, right? This one, right? Yeah. No, which one's the Piece of the Lie? That one. All right, so I just use basics, right? All right. We just kill her off. Just kill her off. All right. Gotta deal with this now. Okay. All right. That's all right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Claim your destiny. Mayho Anisea.
All right. At least the damage dealer is out of commission. So that's a good step in the right direction.
Yes.
All right. Hang in there. Hang in there. Let's do this. Good stuns. Okay. Give me a Bazik. Buff the spells. There we go. Was that expensive though? All right. You know what? Okay. How about this? If my plan of Cerelicos versus Rey works, I'll be satisfied with Star Killer. But if I leave this battle being like, dang, I wish I had Maul, I'm gonna be a little mad. That's my problem. Maul, I feel like Maul all of a sudden got a lot of high value. He's being torn between these unaligned Force users. I mean, ultimately in the long run, come a week or so from now, Maul's gonna be for sure with Seer Jund in the gang, and Spider-Legs Maul will be in the other team. But all right, let's just see. Let's see if this will work out. Okay, let's give this a shot. He did a thing. I gotta say that was. It's sad to say that was the most impressive thing I had with Stranger in the past whatever month it's been. Right. All right. And that's the gambit. I feel like that's too much to sacrifice. Well, you know what? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. If I win this battle still, because I know I can win this with Maul and Cerelicos. If I lose, I might be a little mad. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let them do their funny little dances. Let's go all in on Rey. All right. Yeah, sure. Just do this. Let's just go. All right, got a bit of heal immunity, buff immunity. Beautiful. Okay, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh. Scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. All right. Not in the yellow. That kind of sucks. Oh man, her not being the yellow kind of sucks. I could have killed off Ben. I don't know how I want to do this here. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Don't kill Barris. Well, here's the problem. She's gonna die here momentarily. I can keep holding on for the moment. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see. Let's do this right now. Okay, that kind of works out. Kind of. Let's see if we can try to. Healing's not available. Please leave a message after the tone. Let's do this right now. I want to try to get Barris in the yellow.
Restore Jedi.
All right. Okay.
It's over.
The yellow.
It's over.
Let's go to bed.
Over. Restore.
You're kind of annoying me right now, girl. You are annoying me big time.
Over.
Yeah, I'm already kind of missing Maul. I feel like I could have handled this a little bit better.
Jedi fell on this border.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead. Just get him nice and low. All right. Deal with this for a moment.
Blinded by endless war. It's over.
All right, can I survive this? I'm a bit worried.
Totally useless. I was wrong to think of it. Stand with me.
All right, not going quite well. I don't know. I'm kind of regretting not having Maul right now.
I was wrong to think of it.
I don't think we're gonna be able to survive much longer here. What do I want to do with this? Not quite sure what I want to do. Just kill Barris? I don't think it's going to matter for the follow-up that I'm about to do here in a second. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, just sure, get her in, yeah, whatever. That's kind of annoying. You're supposed to be in the yellow, but you're not in the yellow. And I think that's probably going to be it for the gang here. Wow, double sun and whirlwind. I don't know. See, I know if I had Maul, that battle would have went so much better. I don't know. Now I gotta use a Galactic Legend, unfortunately, on this battle. That kind of sucks. Kinda sucks. All right, well, is what it is. Is what it is. So now I hate Stranger again. He took away a key member. Because let me tell you, Cal did absolutely nothing for that lineup. He did nothing. All right, bring out the Leia. Ugh. All right. Lick our wounds. Let's move on. Yeah. Do I have any of the? Yeah. Looks good to me. All right. Leia, I don't want to think right now. Just take away my pain, take away my suffering. Oh man. Give me a stun. Not like it matters. Just give me the stun. There we go. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Let's do our thing.
Your foul stench. And I was brought on board.
You know what? YOLO. Just YOLO it. I'm just going for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Do this for me if you don't mind. Hold on. Give me a burning real quick. There we go. Stun him. Back over here. I'm just YOLOing it. There we go. All right. Hold the phone for a second. Hold the phone.
It's not like that at all.
All right. We're gonna drop another stun on him in a second. Go ahead. Drop this over on you. Here we go. Drop this over you. Yeah. Okay. Hang in there for a second.
It's not like that.
Grab some logs. Please don't spank me. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're good. Stun him again. Just hold him in place. Okay. All right, that was unfortunate timing. Just drop me the stun over here again. Okay. All right. I need to get Rey down low.
I love you.
All right, we got an ultimate coming in.
I love you.
Hang in there. Okay.
Somebody get this big
Well, this
walking
went terribly.
truck out of my way.
This went terribly. Man, I'm really missing my Maul today. Oh, guys, that might be the Grand Arena right there. That may just be the Grand Arena. Oh, man. You know, man, the Grand Arena's not over until Rey's gone. It doesn't matter. Wow, yeah, we're not going to get anyone back, even if I do happen to get a kill. This is just a waste of my time, honestly, at this point. Yeah, this is just a complete waste of time. Just get him out. Get him out of there. At least get up there. So F that. Not going to happen. Just put an SLKR. We've overcommitted. Stranger is an overcommitment. We overcommitted a Malgus that was outgunned, and that battle went Leia just went less than ideal. Oh, Last ticket item, but unfortunately, even if I get through, Ray, not gonna matter. Not gonna matter. All right, let's just do it. Just get it done. Get it done. And if there's all the stuff I'm worried about in the back wall, Galactic Legend of Ahsoka, and a good Hondo, I'm not gonna waste any of our times anymore. All right, yeah. Sure, it looks good. Get in there, Kylo. Let's see what you got there. I told you, my biggest weakness is me, myself, and I. I knew I shouldn't have done that stranger, but now we're gonna be paying a hefty price. All right, get to work, big dog. Let's go. All right, do the thing again. Nah, do I want to do a swarm attack? Give me a swarm attack. Yeah, do one of those. No, let's do one of these. Let's do this right now. Let's just keep building up. All right, nicely done. Okie dokie. At least no revives here today. I need Ben into yellow fast and furiously. No, come on, dude, just come on. Jeez. 91,000, still not enough. Come on, keep it pushing. He better be into yellow now. All right, we're in deep yellow, red territory. Let's keep pushing. Over on Ray. It's fine, I don't need him anymore. He did his job. All right, let's go. Hit it. Let's go. Come on, big play, big money play right here. Shock online. My gosh, this health is taking forever to work through. Swipe. Come on. We'll give one more. No, do I want to do it? You know what? Give it over to Ray. Get her cooldowns ready to go here. Okay. We are maxed out on Ultimate right now. You know what? Put Barris on ice. Okay. Swipe over here. All right. No, that was not exactly what I was looking for, but it's fine. All right. Nose diving back in there. Ben's gone. And a little mano-a-mano action. Let's do this first. Give me a little swipe, and then we'll just go to basics here. Did you go into yellow yet? I don't know. We're about to find out. There we go. But I didn't want to commit that. Did not want to commit that. I'm gonna know if this Grand Rid is done in about 2 seconds here. And oh snap. We may have gotten lucky. None of the worst case scenario stuff on the back wall. This is all best case scenario. Oh, the game at this level looks hella entertaining. Yeah, I said this about the free-to-play count. The free-to-play count's kind of hard to be entertained by when every single match, especially at Relic Delta. But the main account, there is a lot more strategy when there's a bit more parity involved, right? It's not perfect, right? But it's the closest you can get to some level of parity in Kyber 1 because everyone's pretty much got big rosters. They have all the toys in the basket. Yeah. But man, we might be in the safe zone now. We may be able to skirt out of this here. But we're not quite done yet. We got to take care of one more big problem before I feel confident moving forward. But man, I'm not too happy about how we took care of the girls. Stranger versus Queen Amidala. If I can make that Stranger battle work without Maul, which let's be real, I feel like Maul carried that one. Let's give Stranger credit. He killed off the tank pretty quickly. I don't know. We'll have to come back. But if I can make that battle with Maul work, let's say with Kylo Ren and Mask, okay, that would have been a lot better. So I can keep Maul with Malicos. And that raid battle would have went a hell of a lot easier. Look, Sable, yeah. Let's not get too carried away, though, yeah? We got to take care of business here. Let me tell you right now, my Bane, he's been having a rough one lately. A little bit of a tough spot for him. It's kind of tricky for him to stay alive. He can't listen to that Bee Gees song because he's not staying alive long enough. Yeah, let's see what do we got here. Ooh, speed up could be a problem. Ooh, interesting. Level 6. Generally, I see a different level 6. I don't know if that's more or less threatening than before. But the other level 6. All right, well, we're about to find out. Let's get in there. Here, at the minimum, this is what I'm looking for. The very minimum, we're looking to take out CX2, preferably. If we can get CX2 out, okay, we can have a very easy Bo-Katan cleanup at this. But man, come on, people. The people need to see Bane, bring in the pain. It's worse. Why do you have to say that? Put some optimism out there. See, Bane, this actually, hold the phone. Actually, yeah, I forgot we have C. Hold the phone for a second. See, here's the problem. Not this past 5v5. Was it 5v5? I don't know. I think it was the previous 3v3. My C Bane actually went pretty terribly. And I had better luck with Bane. But then Bane started losing a lot. Do I want to go C Bane here? Do I want to... Again, I wouldn't be too mad about a 2-shot on Lord Vader if we had to. All right, fine. Bane lead with C. Boy, you... Come on, man. If we're going to use C, at least put him in the lead, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell here. Is there any statistical evidence to support my claim? Here. Hold on. Again, it's like one day I used C Bane against Lord Vader, it lost. Next time I did just Bane by himself and Bane won. But then the following Grand Arena, I used just Bane and he lost. So there's not really a story I could pull from that, except sometimes Bane's awesome and sometimes Bane sucks. All right, here, let's do the usual fix-ins. Hold on. All right. What's the other thing here? Something about offense? I don't really care. We're looking too much into it. I just want to see the generalities of it all. Yeah, sure. It looks good to me. All right. Bane versus C-Bane. Is there any statistical evidence one way or another? So just looking at Bane, 67%. All right. What if we want to throw C-Bane? C-Bane. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of right with what I said. It feels like it's worse with C-Bane. All right. I don't know. Listen, we'll just do this. All right. Bane is always awesome. You're dang right about that. All right. Wait, hold on. Do I have that thing open still? C with Bane lead? Maz is on defense. He's been doing all right for me. People got to commit something good to that. All right. Again, just get me CX2 out. I'll be satisfied. That's all I'm asking for. All we asking for around here. All right. Let's do your thing. All right, let's get to work. Give me a buff spell. What was on this thing again? Armor penetration. Here they come with all those of speed ups. Speed up no bueno. All right. She down for the count. We got to wait for Bane to take a turn, and let's see if we can start moving some money here. All right, here we go. Do the thing. Just, you know what? I'm going to trust him in auto. I believe. No. Okay, you're getting there. Hold on. All right, he's gone. Hold on. Do you want to be put on auto, Bane? You got to talk to me. Are you auto or no auto here? Go ahead and drop that over there. Yeah, there we go. All right, Bane. I'm going to put you back on auto. Can I trust you? Bane, okay, he's too locked in right now. He can't tell me which one he wants. Order 6-6 in play. All right, I'll hang out with you a little bit longer. Just come on. You didn't want one more quick swipey swipe. CX2's gonna be gone. Swipey swipe. All right, we got what we needed for at the bare minimum. Throw it on auto. Just focus your attention over on Lord Vader. Just keep focusing in there. Where's the click? All right, I'm worried about this damage output that's coming in. There we go. Keep healing. Ooh, 82,000. That damage is moving. There we go. All right. He did it. Bang! Bring it. The pain, baby! Whew. Never had a doubt. For even a split second on that one. All right. Things are moving now. The table's looking pretty clear. As long as I'm not an idiot, we're good. But you know, that's a big assumption I'm making right there. All right, this should be easy big money plays for Darth Revan, right? Yeah. Give me some Older Public. Okay, yeah. We have here Michael Swearingen, 720 for a month in GAC. Somehow K. Beck was unkillable versus my Bane. Did you have non-stop foresight problems? It sounds like you had non-stop foresight problems. Caloran Beck, yeah, he's kind of got some funny tech with that foresight that caused some mild complications. I can't quite say I lost versus Caloran Beck, but I've lost with Caloran Beck in a Queen Amidala lineup with Bane. Anyways, we're not going to think too much about it. Yes, but lesson learned. Bane hates foresight. He hates foresight. Even though, in my opinion, the way it's written, it should be different. But again, developer intention trumps basic English. Anyways, let's get to work here. What are we doing here? Give me some armor penetration all across the nation. Sure, looks good to me. Yeah, all right. Windu versus this. I actually haven't used Windu versus this. Boy, you guys are getting too cocky on me here. Getting way too cocky. And then we have Shako. How we doing? 55 months. Hey, G, I'm still here. I never doubted you for a second. Just hit 13 million. Gosh, dang. Whew, big number. Big number go up. Big number good, right? Congratulations, my friend. It feels good, right? When you hit those big milestones. You know what? I'm dedicating this battle to you. Just give me a second. Hey, try not to embarrass me, please. Okay, I'm dedicating this battle. Okay. All right, we got this. We're gonna be fine. Let's go. All right. Easy for Jedi Master. Man, why are you guys tempting me, man? Why are you again? Why should I use Windu when I'm likely not really gonna use Revan anywhere, right? Why would I want to do that? All right, let's do this. I'm just gonna do this. Again, that's the biggest problem with Grand Arena. It's like I got like a bunch of options except against Rays. And it's like, I'll just do this, I'll just do that. All right, here we go. Drop me some of that. Hit him with the hammer. All right, nicely done. Let's see if we can take care of G.I. Joe over here. All right. Oh, that's an unfortunate heal. All right, come on, give me some counters. Bonk her to death. No days for you. Come on, keep bonking. There we go. She's not coming back here. All right. See, Revan did what Vader couldn't. Making sure Reva stays dead. Oh, forgot about the healer Kron. There we go. She's bonked and get her out. 3, 2, 1. She gone. 3, 2, 1, and she gone. Easy money, please. Not pretty on the banners, but easy money, please. All right, boy. Qui-Gon Jinn, dude. All right. What do we want here? What do we want here? This is an easy Enoch battle. Is there anything that screams I need Enoch here? Enoch's a luxury character. I don't need to use him. I just use him because I have a dang good time when I use him. Yeah, I don't really need Enoch for any of this here. Yeah, let's just go. Wampa, boy. People talk about Wampa still. Wampa's only when you got Wampaaaaaa nowadays. Otherwise, man, Wampa is a rare commodity. It's always good getting a little Imperial Remnant action here. Yeah. Actually, a couple ways. We could do Gideon lead here. We'll just... This is more fun, in my opinion. Let's do it. Yeah. All right, is Darth an pure specialist? He should... Doesn't he physical damage? Well, if he's special damage, well, he didn't need that Datacron I gave him then. Wampa versus Iden? Potentially. Maybe. I don't know what was on that team, but you know what? I know right here, right now, we're going to have a good time with Enoch. Let's go. Although we probably should be a little bit more mindful of banners, I'm not gonna lie. We're getting a little willy-nilly here. But you know what? It is what it is. It be what it be. I don't know. What does this thing do? I don't care. It looks good to me. All right, here we go, people. Clap it up. Clap it up. All right, as long as we don't get crit, we'll be fine. All right, clear up that force. It's getting in my way. All righty. And we're down for the count. Ooh, poor baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That doesn't work here. Actually, not terrible banners. 3, 2, 1. It's lunchtime. Wow, that was a fast battle. 54. What? I thought that was gonna be a 56. Or 55. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Whew, just unlocked Bane. Congratulations. Galaxy Heroes doesn't get better after that. Bane. You know, everyone's like, oh, make sure you farm this character. Oh, get this fleet, get this galactic legend. No, when you get Bane, the game doesn't get better. You're not going to have as much fun as Bane. Plain and simple. Let's be real for a moment. All right, these last two teams are, I mean, they could have a struggle with them. I need to take care of the South Wall first. I need to take care of the South Wall. Although I don't have gas on hand today, so we got to think how I want to handle that Omega situation a little bit. Bane is peak. I'm not kidding. I know. The rust is starting to show on Bane a little bit. You know, Maz Kanata can cause some issues, right? This and that. But even with those mild inconveniences, Bane, yeah, he's still the guy, man. He is still the man with the plan. And he's the guy that when I open up Galaxy, like, this is why I play the game. Get Bane on the field, you know? All right. Ezra's even in greatness, but Bane is where you're fun. Oh. Okay, Ezra's Ezra, okay? Ezra is the thorn in your side. You hate seeing him, but you love to use him. A whole different story. Anyways, what are we doing here? Traya, I don't know. Give me some protection. Wow. All right, I don't think I need that much protection. All right, sure. Whatever. Okay, this is overkill, but you know what is what it is, Savage. Find your wife. Oh, let's go. All right. Ezra's light side Bane. You know, he could carry quite a lot on his own. I guess we want to give him the credit that he deserves. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay, Niles is having a little cuddle time with the temple guard. Yeah, just do this right now. All right, let's go ahead and start working on you. All right, we got loads of protection. We are chilling like a villain. All right, keep moving. What's even on this Kron? Don't know, don't care. There we go. Big play right here. Hey, go! Beautiful. $2,000 worth of character right there. Remember that.
I shall teach you the ways of the dark side.
Oh, actually, he just came back today, right? Shoot, I can unlock him on my free-to-play. So maybe I shouldn't hate him that much. I need to like him a bit more so I can actually get utility on my free-to-play. Like, you know, no joke. I think my free-to-play account could benefit quite nicely for Jedi Master Windu. There we go. All right, and let's see. Give me a little Bazik. And let's see, can he take it home? Oh, I probably could have done the other thing. All right, whatever. There we go. Throw it on auto. All right. Let's keep moving. Cat is the light side Bane. No, I honestly hate to say it. I think that doesn't give respect to Bane. Cat's a one-trick pony. Bane is a one-man army. Big difference there. Big difference there. Congratulations on 57 banners, Traya. Isn't it crazy? Traya. Old team. But man, I'll take her over so many of the new things that come into the game lately. Pretty gnarly, if you ask me. All right, can Wampa squeeze in here? Man. Can I trust the Wamps? I'm kind of tempted to do it, though. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. He comes back tomorrow? I thought it was February 2nd. Did they say February 2nd? Thought they did. Thought they did. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. I don't know if Wampa, does Wampa have the... You guys think Wampa can do this? Yeah. You want a Wampa? I guess Relic 5, so Relic Delta is going to work for me a little bit. Okay. Screw it. Why not? Yeah, I got 20 other things I could use, but where's the fun in all that? What do we got here? I don't care. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. All right, you guys sure about it? All right, the Kyber Club has demanded. And who am I to deny the request? A little Wonga action. Attacker Kron, do we have any more? Attacker Kron. I think we have a few left. Yes!
He's out. He's holding me back.
All crit damage. All crit damage. We'll do this. All right, there you go. You happy? If you're happy and you know it, womp your hands. Womp, womp. All right, baby. Don't let me down. Let's go. All right. Relic Delta working in my favor. Let's go. Okay. Just got to make big money plays. Big money plays. All right, easy does it. Easy does it. All right, come on, come on. Come on, it's a bunch of Relic 5 clowns. This was designed for you, Wampa. You are the mean, lean, Wampa fighting machine. Keep her ramping. All right, here we go. Get that short trooper on the way. I'm tired of looking at him. Yeah, just get him out. Get him out. Sherry's down. That trooper next. And that's another one. I'm not liking the yaw to you, baby. Come back. I'm not done with you yet. Whatever, misery. That's what I'm talking about. And just like that, you know what? I say Grand Arena's a success. If I can get Wampa to get work done, life is really dang good, let me tell you. All right, what else we got back here? Keller and Beck, you know what's funny? I find Keller and the Beck to be more threatening than Jedi Master Windu. You know what? I don't know if I could even trust Jedi Master Windu against it. I hate to say it, I think Keller and Beck could probably dunk on Windu. Is that being too rude to him? Is that too rude? I don't know. I feel like I'd be more comfortable if I did that instead. Yeah, anyways, can I use Baylan? Yeah, I guess we could. Where do we want to use him? Who's the most threatening team? What do we have on the top side? Resistance? I don't know. Yeah, but again, this is the problem. We have options. What do I want to do with those options here? I don't know. We got Baylans, we have Great Mothers, we have, what is it? 2 Galactic Legends in the bag. We got Bo-Katan. We have more power than we need. C Solo. Do I want to use C here? All right. We'll use him. All right, we'll use him. We'll use him. Okay. I don't know where else I'd really use the guy, so fine. We'll do it here. All right. Here we go. C Solo back. You can do it, baby. C Solo can do it. Okay. All right. Look at it. Look at this. People actually have confidence in the guy. That's a rare sight to see. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. C takes too long. Well, I guess we're about to find out. All right, link up you. Link up you. And make it quick and preferably very much so painful. All right, here we go. Let's ramp up that ultimate bebe. Okay, all right, give me some protection. Just gotta hang in there. Just hang in there before Grandma starts packing some serious heat. All right, give me a little bazik over there. All right, I don't know. Just keep giving me some more baziks over there. All right, let's move that ultimate. And all right, Grandma's done playing. She is done effing around. Now we're at the find out stage right now. All right. I see your blaster. I raise you a Gucci man here. Let's go. Quick wardrobe change. Coming back down center. And I say we return the favor. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, I'm so scared. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. That's how we get it done. Not even a tickle. It's a good thing the office on Jacas doesn't ruin my day. Dash Rendar, my goodness, what year am I in here? Oh, righty. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Again, what do we? I got options here. Is it wrong to want to have Windu? You know, get Windu out here. Why not? Where's the guy? Where is he? Yeah, there we go. We got to get my $2,000 worth here. Is there a chance that Windu could lose this battle? I hate that I have that thought in the back of my mind. It's like, I don't need to use the guy. My life would be the same with or without him. But I feel like I have to use it. I just gotta. All right, I don't know. Give me, let's just do that. There is a non-zero chance somehow Windu drops this on me here. Non-zero chance. Okay.
This party's over.
Oh boy.
This party.
Yeah, he's probably losing this. Oh gosh.
This party.
All right, come on. Have ye no faith? Okay. All right. Stuck over here for the moment. Okay. Well, you want to just do a buff the spell, maybe? You know, let's do a buff the spell. All right. Which one does the Depa Balapa assist? That's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. All right, lay down the hammer. All right, well, that worked out. Look at that, not trash. Not trash. Wow, guys, I beat Dasher. It's actually kind of sad. I thought there was at least like a single-digit chance something was going to go terribly wrong with that. All right, Tarkin. I would say he's probably the last real threatening character we have. What do we want to do? Just Malgus this? Yeah, Malgus it, I guess. Yeah. Malgus this. Sure, give me some of that. This should be mostly auto and no problemos. Mandos, unfortunately, we're missing the guy to lead the charge on the Mandos, so I cannot provide that, but I will give you this. But right now, Windu, best character ever. Windu is a guy that I want to love in this game. I just like his older version better. I feel like that's a much better Windu. Especially in Territory Wars, so much more value to me. Anyways, get on in there. Put all the attention on you. And we will let you do your thing. This battle will take a hot minute to figure out J-Mel. Yeah, we'll use J-Mel somewhere up on top. Man, I gotta say, we lucked out big time. If this guy put a solid back wall, this would have been GG. So it's gonna come down to whatever Ships has. We'll have to give it a moment, see what we got with that. Let's see here. Can I maybe get a good jump over there? Let me see. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Just throw it on auto. This one takes a minute. Especially if we got, what do we got on here? Oh, cooldown reduction's nice. I'm not seeing too many blue crons. Everyone for good reason. Still rocking. Oh, no. What are you doing? Just go right here. There we go. Hold on. You got a window. Go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't see too many blue crowns going around right now. Oh, guys, the battle's not even done yet. Calm down. It's like asking, sir, how would you like to take on our enemies? Would you like to drop 100 nuclear bombs, or do you want to throw a couple Skittles at them? The people are going to be picking nuclear bombs. So I'm curious to see how the blue crowns are going to work their way in once these green ones go away here. Yeah, anyways, I cannot wait for the busted crowns to leave. The big problem about the busted crowns, it's like, part of the game is you need to be able to kind of picture in your mind like what you're walking into. Sometimes, like, you know, conceptually it's like, oh, what does 430% armor penetration look like? And you walk in and it's like, pew, and you're dead. It's like, that's the biggest problem with that, because like sometimes it's what you're normally used to. Oh shit, we gotta speed it up a little bit here. The datacrons really throw it off here. All right, someone requested a Baylan. This should be a quick, easy Baylan, a Dunkarooski. All right, let's go dunk on these donuts here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, sure. Give me some crit damage. That looks amazing. I don't know what's on it. Get on in there, Baylan Skull. Let's go ahead and Phelan, yo, I don't know. All right, well, that's unfortunate. We didn't get the, ooh, that's kind of a roughish start. All right, here we go. All right, okay, we got to take care of her fast and furiously. Ooh, there we go. Close. That got a little close there. There we go. And we are, oh, come on. You better not steal my banners, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. And one more for the road. What do I want to use here? What do I want to use on? Normally we just throw gas, but I do not have gas on hand. Definitely don't want to throw Great Mothers at this. Bad Batch could defeat that one. JML? All right, JML, let's call it a day. All right, don't embarrass me in front of my friends, please. All right, and I think we had a massive protection cron somewhere still. Yeah, I'll take that one. All right, let's go. Send them on in. Make quick, easy work. Put them out of their misery. Again, Omega is another one of those teams where I feel like in a different universe, her team would have been absolutely killer. And the funny thing is, I kind of got a soft spot for her team. It's like they could get some work done. It's like being able to beat Baylan, Great Mothers are cool, but I don't know. I wish they had a better world to be appreciated in. All right, wow, this was massive overkill here. All right, yeah, do the little spinning trick, and I think we could probably just do one more assist, and yeah, you done. Easy money, baby. Wow, okay. Redemption. We got through this. I have no idea what we're looking at right now from a banner perspective, but you know how ships goes. Ships goes where no one knows. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. All right, quick game plan. Quick tax the scanner walkthrough. I'm not effing around with this not profundity. Home wine. We're throwing profundity at this. This has been, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys feel the same. In terms of meta shakeup, I feel like for how I play, this has been the biggest shakeup for me. Because if I put all three Big Daddy capital ships down, Malevolence is risky. Negotiator's risky. Chimera, Tarkin, incredibly risky. Home one mirror match, probably the most safe thing, but still incredibly risky here. Yeah, the best rebel, the best fleet here is Akbar. Exactly. That's like Leviathan came out, didn't really change much for me. Yeah, you know, profundity, yeah, cool. It's like this was the most shakeup for me. All right, let's take things one at a time here. Let's go ahead and take out Kenobi. And then we will probably do a Malevolence up against Chimera. Is my shooting from the hip idea here. Okay, yeah. All right, I don't think I need much here. I think we could probably leave it at that. Yeah, probably could leave it at that. Just in case if I want a little bit more banners, we'll bring in Gar Saxon. All right, final, yeah, pretty much everything is risky unless you're bringing in a Big Daddy capital ship. That's the way I'm looking at that. Even Executor can get risky, man. Your whole fleet just gets blown to pieces very quick. TDC time, baby. You know it, and I know it. All right, let's get to work. Please don't screw this up. Just get Anakin into yellow, and the win is ours for the taking. Take your time, Throne. We got plenty of time here. What I don't have time is for idiocy. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, you got lucky there. You got lucky, big dog. You know how these battles go a little bit different if we can't get them into yellow fast enough. I like to bring out Interceptor first and then TIE Defender. Let's go ahead, hit him with one of these, one of those, yo. All right. Can we get a dodge? No dodges there. That's fine. All right, we should be able to get a nice clean hit on Anakin, and that should be the W for this battle there. He gone. Nicely done. All right, now we just got to coast through it, wait for the insta-kill, wait for TDC to show up, and move on to the next battle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Easy does it. Hold on, Vader. Hold your horses. We're going to do fine. That seems like a waste of whatever. All right, sure. Do it. All right, whatever. Okay. Keep pushing. All right. Not yet ready for TDC action. Do I even want to do this right now? Sure. Help out Vader, top off his health a little bit. Okay. Keep moving and grooving. Who do we got? All right, Clone Sarge. That could get in the way of my insta-kill here that I'm trying to line up. Let's go make sure we get rid of... There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, we got to get around this taunt here. All right. I think a swarm attack's about to come in. All right. Hold your butts. There we go. All right. TDC, get your butt out here. Okay. Need to get around this. I feel like we're going to lose a good insta-kill. There we go. All right, come on. Nicely done. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Over here. All right, there we go. Who needs it? TIE Defender. There you go. And 2 for 1 special. A little. I was hoping for like a 72. We'll take a 70 though. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Just tuned in. How's it going? If you're seeing me, life's going pretty dang good, my friend. Great having you here. All right. Next up. Oh, I guess I could probably negotiate this. I could. We got a couple ways I can cut this up here. We got on time. All right, we got time. I don't need to rush this. I don't need to rush. Generally, I just do Separatists, and I usually get the job done pretty quickly.
I should demonstrate my power.
I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Think it's just malevolence that call it a day? Yeah, Rex Crown is overpowered. Better nerf Chimera, right? Oh, man. All right, let's just do this. Let's do this. You know, you gotta give Grievous credit. I know that I feel like Separatists are overdue for like a serious pass. Like, yeah, we got Staff. What was it, last year? It's like, no. Staff was 2 years ago? All right, well, oh, geez. 2 years ago. Time's going, way too. Wait, hold on, wait, hold the phone. I need 270 banners? Okay, maybe I should do some banner calculations, because this is not a good banner. This is not a good banner situation here. All right, hold on. What are we looking at here? Divide that by 2. All right, yeah, I need 68. 68. All right. Do I still want to do that though? Do I want to use Malevolence? Malevolence isn't the prettiest of banners. Kenobi could go off the rails very quickly if I don't handle the situation appropriately. There's kind of a trick to making sure Chimera can beat this here. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, get a little boomer math out there. With Profundity, you could do a 76. True. Finalizer, not good on banners. Finalizer's bad on banners. Again, this could work fine if I can make sure I take out someone very quickly in the opening play. Yeah, because the thing is, if they don't, yeah, they're just going to go all willy-nilly and hit random people. All right. Pick Ahsoka. I'm just going to keep her in there. You know, things happen. Things sometimes get a little crazy, if you ask me. All right, Kenobi, let's go sprinkle some democracy on this here. There we go. We'll return to favor. Chimera took you, and now you can take the Chimera. All right, everything will work in the long run here. All right, we just got to make sure. Mild inconveniences. All right. If I can take out Scythe, we're in a good spot. Like so. Nicely done. All right, Anakin under stealth. Okay. I have a feeling TIE, what are we thinking? TIE Interceptor's probably gonna pop out. Let's save this, buff the spell. TIE Interceptor on play. Okay. All right. Bring him out. Pump the Terminator. Let me see if I can try to get a kill on Vader, a buff immunity on There we go. Wow, that was everything I wanted and more. Awesome. You know what? Just do a basic here. Get him out. Just get him out. Don't want to screw around too much. Taunt's not going to matter all that much on her. Just do a basic. Okay, easy money plays. Easy money plays. Nah, just get rid of the foresight. All right. Okay, hang in there. Hang in there. All right, take one down. Pass it around. All right, let's take her up before Thrawn gets the next turn in. Perfect timing. Excellent. Yeah, probably didn't need Ahsoka, but you never know. Sometimes funny stuff happens. A 73 for you and me. And ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Droids, literally this is the equivalent of doing a 24-hour Le Mans race. You are winning by a clear 100 miles, and you run out of gas at the finish line. We aren't letting that happen. No, sir-ree. So how about you get out there? You only get one reinforcement only. Honestly, you could probably, we're good on banners, but just don't suck. All right, you ready for it? Better safe than sorry. Okay, there you go. You know, just in case things go a little crazy. Gosh, I hate this. Hate this fleet so bad, but I love it. I'm so happy he's getting attention. Home one, that is. All right, time for a little internal rebellion dispute. A rebellion within the rebellion. Ironic. Send him on in. Isn't it crazy? How, you know, Leviathan comes in, Punishing One comes in. This is the first fleet that made me change my fleet defense and offense strategy. The first time where I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing a Big Daddy ship on offense. Kind of crazy if you ask me. All right, let's just go ahead and let's get to work over here. I need him down. Fast, baby. There we go. All right. Just do a bazik. You can't. Okay, come on. Easy at the dodges, man. Easy at these dodges. Here we go. And now with the B-Wing out of the way. Yeah, we got this one locked in. You got to give Drogan credit, man. Drogan is an incredibly high-value character. Incredibly high value. All right, just do this right now. All right. Come on, pop one of these, baby. All right, and almost down for the count. Give me a basic again, and he gone. All right, and we'll bring out this. I've only needed one reinforce, but you know what? We're already paying for the characters. Might as well do something. Put them in the reinforcements, just for emotional reinforcement support. Okay, and almost there. Oh, come on, hit the big one. There we go. Another basic. And all right, baby, hit me one more time. Hey, Akbar, you left your fridge running. Oh, this is not a fun animation to play on 1X. There we go. See you later. I think that might be one of my favorite animations of this game because it's so out of context for all the other fleets in the game. There we go, and just like that, big money plays. Wow. We got a little lucky. Again, if there was just Ahsoka Tano, Pirate King Hondo in the back, would have been a much different Grand Arena at the end of the day here. That Stranger battle. It was such a nice thing to see him do something cool. I'm gonna see in the future. I'm not sure. We'll see. If I can make Stranger, I guess we're gonna get data here shortly, so I guess I don't have to wait too long. If I can get Stranger to beat that Queen Amidala without Maul, right? And then I can keep Maul on Malicos, this would have been a very stellar day for Stranger. I don't know. But on the bright side, let's put it this way. Fortune favored the bold. Yeah, the raid battle was handled with, let's say, less than ideal care. You know, we didn't have to use Bane on Queen Amidala. Because that Bane battle, let's just put it this way, if I used Bane against Queen Amidala, you know, well, that Lord Vader battle would have been a little bit more complicated. So, like, Stranger was so close to having, like, stellar remarks for me today. I think we just overcommitted a bit on him. We'll have to wait and see. Spider-Maul will solve that problem. Oh, yeah, handily. I guess, but not everyone's going to get Spider-Maul, right? Not everyone will get it. But yeah, that's going to solve our problem. But then the question is, all right, Spider-Maul gonna be good on defense. There we go. Clean sweep, baby. Clean sweep for the first week of 3v3. That's a bit unheard of, man. First week of 3v3 is always chaotic, but somehow we're coming up on top. Yeah, I guess that's not a big problem in the long run. Maul will be in his right place, and Maul will be in his right place. Ain't that a true statement? I think the big question is Spider Maul. Like in my perfect world, I want Stranger to be a little bit scarier on defense. I'm seeing people still use Qui-Gons versus him. That's not good. If people are using Qui-Gons versus Stranger, no, not the happiest of the moment. Stranger crew at Star Killer, you beat anything? I like that. I like that confidence there. I think there's a chance I could have pulled off that Stranger battle without Mandalorian. Pretty sure there's a good chance of that happening. But anyways, it's going to be a short-term problem, right? We only have, what, one more week technically, right? 1 week? And then we can finally play with these characters. Oh my God. We're close. We're close. Do you have all the Conquest characters on your free-to-play account? Should I pull it up? I don't have my thing down here. I do accept, well, I don't. I didn't get SM33 because, again, hectic time. Our beautiful daughter was born, and yeah, it was hectic times. Didn't have time to play 2 Conquest. I could have had SM33 by now, but again, SM33, do you really need him? Unless I'm getting Hondo or Maz, not so much. Maz Kanata, what's the status of my Maz? Hold on, let me just hook this up real quick. Hold on, I'll pull it up. What was the other one? Stranger, I could have had by the time we unlocked Satil. Christmas season was very busy in a good way, right? With the family, the baby. So I didn't really have time to play 2 Conquest. Satil, here, can I hook this up? Let's see. All right. I think we're hooked up, right? We hooked up? Let me see. There we go. There she blows. Yeah, so Conquest unit-wise. What are we missing here? Maz Kanata. I can't remember what happened there. I don't know if I remember pushed too hard for her, but yeah, we're not too far off of her. The Pirates, I lacked a bit of enthusiasm for. Although I will say I am curious about getting Hondo on this account. So Maz Kanata becomes more valuable if I have the Pirates, which I don't. SM33, basically completely skippable character unless, I mean, to be fair, I don't know if he's the necessary character for the Pirates. I feel like Maz without SM33 is fine. I feel like Hondo without SM33 is fine. I gotta say, man, I know we give crap to Boba Fett's Sign of Django and Trench. I can actually make an argument that Boba Fett's Sign of Django and Trench are more useful than SM33. This character, I think the way to put it, I don't hate SM33. He's just, in my mind, a Dark Trooper. He should have been a marquee character. Maybe I'm in the minority on this one here, but I don't think this guy was deserving of a Conquest character. If he was a marquee character, I would respect him the same as I do for Dark Trooper potentially. Yeah. Skipping Malicos is the flex. Well, here's the problem. I have Malicos unlocked. The problem is you only have so many Chirotech, right? You can't upgrade everything at once, so it's all steady streams, you know, bit by bit. I do want to upgrade him though, but I do have him unlocked. Stranger, I could have had. Unfortunately, the Christmas Conquest, I took a break on the free-to-play account for Conquest. But Satil, we got the red crate, baby. Let's go ahead, hop over to my inbox here. Where is it at? Oh boy, we got a bunch of chat invites here. There we go. Red crate, just over the 630 mark. So yeah, assuming no time problemos, I'll be able to get Satil. And at least on this account, I know I'll get value out of Satil very easily. My main account, I don't know. Maybe, you know what I gotta do? Maybe I gotta start wailing on the characters on the free-to-play account, because then I could show them in a much more positive light, you know? Yeah, he's not Conquest level. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's not that hot of a take on SM33. I think he should have been a marquee character. I think I would have appreciated more if he was a marquee character and he was, let's say, required then for Hondo stuff. Okay, all right, I can respect it. But yeah, Conquest, I would actually take Trench over SM33 in terms of value. At least Trench makes the Separatist mildly better. You can't argue with that. SM33, he's a luxury character. Yeah, R9 Rose, yeah, don't get me going on that one there. I leave a bookmark to remind myself of my shortcomings, of my failures. And I believe, actually, Mace Windu should be in... He's back, right? I see all these packs popping up. Let's see, solo journeys. Let's see, begin journey. Oh, it starts tomorrow. Okay, cool. Something to do. Yeah, but I have all the requirements for Jedi Master Windu. I need to make some time so I can unlock Grand Inquisitor. So technically, I'm sitting on 2 legendary characters to unlock, and I'm not too far away from Lord Vader. We just got to get that General Anakin Skywalker up and running, and that's it. Everything else is ready to rock and roll. I guess we got to get him to Relegate too, but you know, this Gear 12 is actually, I feel like, more annoying than the Relegate. Funny enough, I have the materials to get him to Relegate fairly easily, but yeah, Gear 12 is taking a bit of time, especially since hate to admit, I've been using some of my Mark II currency to get him up a little bit faster since I ran out of guild event token currency there. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty explosive month. Master Windu, Grand Inquisitor, and then that's gonna finally encourage me to get Reva up and running because I already have her unlocked, and Lord Vader. It's gonna be pretty big, pretty big. I got Reva. She's been. I gotta say this. This was the one time where I was like, yeah, I was carried. Because unlike a lot of other people start up new free-to-play accounts or just new accounts in general, a lot of people just piggyback off a guild. And if you guys followed the beginning of this free-to-play account journey, I just joined a random guild in the game. And it was, I don't remember who they were. Listen, I was able to prove my point. You can get Supreme Leader Kyle Run without piggybacking on a guild. But I will say, it is nice to piggyback. So this is the one time I was like, yeah, I was carried. I didn't put any effort into getting Reva. She just showed up at my doorstep. So shout out to my guild for carrying me on that there. But yeah, if I think it was for, yeah, until I unlocked Supreme Leader Kyle Run, I didn't join like an actual like guild. I just joined some random guild. They weren't really participating in anything. And just kind of wanted to make the point that you don't need to be in a good guild to get a Galactic Legend nowadays. Yeah, always has been, always will be. Yeah, just restart the free to play. Yeah, right. It's not relatable. Here's the thing. I think I said this a few times. Well, here's the thing. It's not relatable to whom, right? There are people, plenty of people around 7, 8, 9, whatever million GP. It's relatable to them. They talk about brand new players. Yeah, not gonna be 100% relatable. My biggest thing for this, I feel like I'll enjoy my free-to-play account more than I have now than starting a new one. Because I want to remind you guys, the reason why I started up this free-to-play account, because Grand Arena was in a much different spot. It was in a spot where it was as close as we got to it was as close as we got to true competitive integrity as well as we can, right? Before Relic Delta came into place, before all the matchmaking changes, and I was able to show when did I hit Kyber 2 on my free-to-play account? Had like 4 million GP. Like that was the flex. You start a new account, and with a small account, you try to punch up, beat all these big guys, and you get to Kyber 2. We were close to Kyber 1. Then all those matchmaking changes came in. For me, just the way I look at it, I think Galaxy Heroes is better than ever to collect characters. No one can disagree with that. Lightspeed tokens given away for free. Granted, mostly a temporary thing. I don't know if it's going to be as frequent once the anniversary stuff is over, but still, nonetheless, amazing time to just collect characters. But it's like, what am I going to do with these characters? Just to be bantha fodder, be snack food for whales that are losing in their bracket and they need me to climb back up? Like that's not as appealing for someone like me. I appreciate the drive of taking a super small account with 1 or 2 Galactic Legends and getting to Kyber 2 with strategy. That kind of got yanked out. Matchmaking, Relic Delta. Yeah, so I don't know. So I just be collecting characters, showing how fast I can collect characters, but to do something with them that makes you feel rewarded for my effort, it doesn't feel like it's quite there. That's just how I'm looking at it. FYI, Meathead said we won't be getting Era stuff today. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming in the next week we'll get it. Yeah. Here from Scribe. Hey, Scribe, how we doing? Scribe bringing the good vibes. Is he in the chat? Hope you're doing well, Scribe. Hope he's doing well. Appreciate sending the love over here, although we're going to have to find something to send my folks over to. Let me see. When did I get Kyber 2? I think I titled it, I am in big trouble. Where is that? What I titled it? Oh man. Let's see, Kyber 2. Yeah, so here we go. I reached Kyber 4, but shortly after that, I hit Kyber 2 on my free-to-play. Where is... Oh, I can't find the video. It was a stream, not a video. I remember the thumbnail. Yeah, but getting to Kyber 2 with, I think it was 5 million GP. Yeah, that's I don't know if that's going to be a possibility nowadays. So that kind of kills my main driving factor. Dude, I can't find it. I know it's there somewhere. Howdy, y'all. Hey, subscribe in the chat. Let's go. So anyways, yeah, we'll see how things go. And plus, you know, there's other stuff going on, right? This year, I'm guessing, you know, again, we'll have to wait and see. Because if you're doing a new free-to-play account, you need to commit to it for multiple years, right? You can't just pick it up. It's not like, you know, I don't know, starting up a new Fortnite account or something. I don't know, for lack of a better example. You could just hop into a lobby and climb to #1 right away. If you're starting a new free-to-play account, you need to commit to it for like at least 2 years, I would imagine. Like even a year feels kind of short, unless you're just trying to like do like a rush challenge, maybe potentially. But this game is a marathon. 1 year doesn't really show much. It's a multi-year grind. And especially if, let's just assume this next Star Wars mobile game is really good. I'd rather take that time instead of starting a new Galaxy of Heroes account, play the new Star Wars game if it's good. You know, again, we see Star Wars games come and go for mobile. You know, they're not always home runs, so we don't know. So yeah, for right now, I think just in terms of my enjoyment, I think I'm gonna enjoy playing my current like free-to-play account much more than starting a new one. Just again, I just be collecting characters. I'm not using those characters to achieve a meaningful end in my mind. Again, you know, that's the way I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what else did I have here. Anything? Oh yeah, we gotta play Coliseum. How can I forget, guys? This game mode, man, I love it. I love it. Let's do it. You did free to play 2017 till 2024. In Galaxy of Heroes terms, that's like 7 weeks if you think about it. Yeah, 7 years in real life is the equivalent of 7 weeks in Galaxy of Heroes. Yeah, so again, so yeah, you know, we'll see where things go. You know, see where the rest of the year goes. Again, one of the biggest things that I'm sure you guys heard me say many times, life adjustments. Once the baby Quiggle is born and starting up the video game development journey, yeah, it's like, if I'm gonna do something, I want to make sure I be able to fully commit to it. And just seeing myself now, like I told you, I skipped out on a Stranger Conquest, right? You know, it's like if I'm gonna start a new account, I want to make sure I'm able to put full effort into it. So, you know, we'll see towards the end of the year and what 2027 will bring. Yeah, but for right now, I think we're gonna hold off on starting a new account. Yeah, but you never know. The year is still young. Still young. Maybe one day I'm gonna wake up and it's like, you know what? I want to recollect the same characters over again just to do nothing with them again. You never know. I always get inspired to do something funny. Yeah, same excited into getting him up nice. The Boris scene. Starting a new account in 2030 would be good. Yeah. If let's just put it this way. If for some reason this year, I might be being a little bit of a Debbie Downer. I don't think it would happen. But if they somehow add a new game mode that reminds me of like the golden days of Grand Arena, where it wasn't money first, it was skill first, money second, that might encourage me to start up a new account. That would be the biggest thing. Because Grand Arena, that's the game mode that keeps me excited for this game. It's like everything else for me is a PvE ramp, essentially, to get back into Grand Arena. That's the way I look at it. They're all just necessary evils so I can keep having fun in Grand Arena. That's the way I look at it. Or a sandbox mode. Sandbox, I don't think that would encourage me to start up a new account. But a sandbox mode, again, hold on. Let me look at these new patch notes. Give it up for Coliseum. Peak content, baby, peak content. Hold on. I just want to remind us, Galaxy of Heroes is in the minority in their sister cousin games, whatever you want to call them, with not adding at least an inter-guild sandbox mode. I'm happy because I play these other games, right? But it makes me sad because, man, Galaxy Heroes, that's my baby, man. Yeah, where is it at here? Siege in Clan Test Battles. Marvel Strike Force has had this for years. Raid Shadow Legends has had this for years. And again, it's like, why can't you do it, man? It just, yeah, among all requests we've seen for Siege is essentially territories for those that don't play Raid. The option to test defense teams may be the most frequent, and with 11.20, it'll become possible at last. All this will take place during the prep phase. Once the defense team has been installed, anyone in the clan can try to fight it. Just by clicking the new test the defense. That's all they had to do, test the defense. Makes me just really annoyed that the CG just won't give us this stuff, you know. I get that you can't monetize, but not every single thing that you had needs to be monetized, right? Sometimes it's okay just to add something because it would be fun for the players. It gives them a way to play with their stuff, hang out with their clan mates a lot more. Era PvP, That would be the perfect opportunity for skill-based. Nah, skill-based. Nah, that's out the window. You know how it goes, right? You never know. I am looking. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm looking forward to whatever this era PvP is. But they didn't start off on a strong foot with Coliseum. So because part of what makes Grand Arena interesting, the PvP element. Modding, right? I wish there was. It's actually fun. I wish there was more variety in mods. The theory craft a lot further because that's part of the fun. I feel like everything is. There's not really too much in the way of thinking when it comes to mods. Like, all right, speed, offense, health. That's it. Like, that's a whole different thing. I think there's a lot of opportunities to flesh out that. But anyways, the modding's part of the fun of Grand Arena. Even the raids, for example. Well. Nowadays, it's more annoying in the Order 666, but in the older days. And the other thing is being able to mix and match characters from your entire roster. If everyone's just going to be rocking, let's say next era Partagast, right? Everyone's rocking Partagast versus Partagast with no mods. So we need to wait and see. Maybe that whole loaned unit thing will address it. So I don't know. I'm a bit concerned. Yeah. So does Arnold just not see super chats? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm getting caught up with everybody. You know how I am. I'll catch up. Don't you worry about it. But anyways, yeah. I wish Galaxyers would add this. Again, it's just fun. You know, it's nothing really involved with the core loop or monetization. And it's okay to, I think, you know, add stuff like this, right? There are no limits to how many times you attack or how many teams you test, nor the order in which you do so. I mean, you can test any defense team in a building from the start. Yeah. Breaks my heart. Nathan, hey, Otto, where do you get your non-themed music? Like the stuff you're hearing right now? It's a mixture of stuff. Is there not a link below? It's just a bunch of, I say alleged copyright-free music. And then, boy, you guys should see, man. All the music we've been playing for like the past 5 years, every day I'm getting like 10 copyright claims. It's a bit unfortunate. So I'm always on the hunt for new copyright-free music, and then knowing me a year plus later, these will get claimed as well. One of them is, oh my gosh, Bat Audio. I'll start leaving a link down below, just like to the general places I get the music from. Yeah, Bat Audio, I think, is one of them. There's another one that's got like a ghost logo on them. Yeah, I'll put it down there in the video description. So far, no copyright claim problems, but I also didn't have copyright claim problems for a while on the other stuff that I had a license for, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it's, I think in the past month, I probably had, goodness gracious, probably a solid 30% of the live streams from the past like 4 or 5 years all get copyright claims. Anyways, oh yeah, you're gonna start making all your music. I was thinking about that. I just don't have time, bandwidth to do all that stuff. So for the most part, copyright-free music, yeah, works on them. Epidemic Sound is good. Yeah, there's a couple good stuff. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff I try, test out. It's like, all right, this seems to clear the system. We're all good. But there's so many like copyright-free, royalty-free, and then you get slammed with a bunch of claims. So I'll start leaving a link to Bat Music. What was their name? Bat Music. Copyright. Let's see. White Bat Audio. There we go. Yeah. This has a lot of good stuff on their channel here, White Bat Audio. Yeah, there's another one's got like a ghost on them. I have to look that one up too. But yeah, I'll leave links down below moving forward. But yeah, it's just a bunch of random stuff in there. If I left the link to every single song, it'd be the longest video description of all time. But I'll leave it to the actual people. Ripple Brock, yeah, I miss using their music. Life feels a little bit different without it. The problem is, yeah, I just get a lot of copyright claims nowadays for, again, and again, it's not even, I don't want to get into it. It's not a us problem. It's not even the people I license from. There's another people that also have a license to the music. Even though I have a license with one group, I don't have a license with the other group and the other groups that also have music, and then they just copyright claim. So it turns into a little bit of a mess is all. Yeah, LeBrock's good, man. I still listen to their music all the time. Yeah, just if you play it on stream, it's not even LeBrock's fault. It's just, yeah. Let's just say music licensing is funny stuff out there. Funny stuff. Anyways, what else we got here? What's my opinion on Satil Sean? I think she's awesome. The problem is, where am I going to use her? I don't know. Yeah. It's just like Stranger is a great character, but I'd much rather just not use Stranger. I feel like I'm putting myself at a greater risk of using him than some other team I feel confident about. So, yeah, we need to wait and see. The problem is, again, Galaxy Heroes, If we're trying to be generous, what is 3v3 Grand Arena? What is it? 5, 10, 15. 3v3 Grand Arena at best, you're looking at top 30 characters, right? Top 30 teams, I should say. And well, so far, last I checked, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Galactic Legends. So that right there takes away 1/3 of that, because Galactic Legends are always going to be in the top, right? So top 10 teams already. So you're looking at top 20 teams. And then afterwards, you got things like Baylans, right? And then you have things like the Revas, the Revans, the Trayas, the Bows, right? The list goes on. Queen Amidala's, right? And then at that point, it's like, do I really need anything else beyond that if we're going to be still stuck here? So they can keep adding new stuff, but if you're not going to be better than, let's say, Traya or Queen Amidala's or Baylan, I'm using you purely as just to screw around. Yeah, poor J-Mel Satil hijacking and stuff. I want to believe end of the year, Master Luke gets a Jedi Lifter. He is really the last legacy Galactic Legends left in the cold, right? SLKR got one, Rey got one, Sith Eternal got one. I want to say chances are double digits at the end of the year send off before we go into 2000. Because usually at the end of the year, they always do like a good lifter. It feels like, at least for the past couple of years. I'm putting hope into that. That's my hope and belief. Flying Leia uplifts him. I don't know. Maybe they do Jedi Leia that we saw in that brief scene in what was it? Was it Rise of Skywalker? I can't remember which. I think it was Rise of Skywalker. So maybe something like that. It's got a bit of a lore attachment to him. So we'll see. Well, you can't just take Jedi Knight Revan and be like, all right, sorry, loser, we're leaving you behind. Yeah, Jedi training Leia. Yeah. So I think we have opportunities here. All right, what else we got here? A Big Sushi, how we doing? Welcome to the Copper Club VIP Plus program. Thank you. What else we got here? Todiac, 1 by 16 points. Hell yeah. I wish you were 16 months in the membership. That would have been perfect. Congratulations. Glad you're killing it. Keep on moving, all right? You got to represent our empire well. Throw this on auto. High quality gameplay incoming. What else we got here? Did I got Michael Swearingen? Yes, I did. Congratulations on Bane getting wrecked by Caloran. Rough day. But you know what? You live, you learn. Bane is like mastering the sword. Sometimes you'll lose a sword battle. Yeah, you'll probably lose a finger, but you know what? You know you're not going to do that again, right? Fool me once, as they say. Oh, what else we got here? Alex Atella. Let's see. Oh, 499. Technically, it's CG's fault. If they release Spider Maul instead of keeping in Purgatory, you would have Maul available. You don't need to preach to the choir on that one. Yeah. Don't need to tell me twice. I really hope they stop with this hostage situation, because I got excited for Andor stuff. I'm like, oh, this is sweet. And then I remind myself, normally we would get the next character 3 weeks from now. But now it's like, wait, I'm not gonna be able to play with these guys until end of May or whatever it is. That's not fun. These weird 3-month things. I think it's kind of a buzzkill. But I'm again not saying abandon the era thing in general. If they really want to keep it, all right. But just if you're gonna make us be stuck in your era system, the content needs to be enjoyable. Maybe era PvP will be enjoyable, but if they thought Coliseum was their home run game mode, I got concerns. The hostage situation literally turned from a heavy spender to me completely quitting the game. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm curious. I mean, I understand why, right? They're trying to make sure you use the era materials to upgrade. It can make you spend money instead of using legacy gear. I mean, we get why they're doing it from the monetization standpoint, but there's got to be another way that you can monetize your characters, right? Than doing it this way. I just, I don't know. I think the thing is, at the end of the day, if they keep making money, then, the probably won't make much of a change. So I think this first era was kind of it's a fool me once era. A lot of people, they already kind of got into the sunk cost fallacy, shoot, I'm already into Luke, I'm already into whatever, IG-90. All right, I'll finish up this one, but the next one, I'm not too sure about it. So we'll have to wait and see what the numbers actually look like at the end of the day. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're making more money than before. They don't really have a metric incentive to, stop doing it. Yeah, that's Like even for myself, like the reason I would spend money on the character, like all right, we can, you know, make a live stream, make some videos, we can showcase it. More importantly, when you're seeing me do all this, you kind of know, hey, this is a good character. I want to invest my free-to-play resources when they come out, which I guess that still applies, right? Like if you're free-to-play, you're not going to be rocking a Darth Vader's Duel's End 7-star right away. But you know, maybe by the end of the year, you might say, you know, that applies still. But the big thing is that kind of bothers me is that, and again, I don't know if it's intentional or not, I feel like a lot of people would make their spending decisions, whether they saw my stuff or they saw gameplay on Reddit, other YouTube stuff, whatever, Discord. This part bothers me the most, that people can't be informed when they're spending their money now. At least before, it's like, all right, if I'm spending money on Darth Vader's Duel's End, I know he's this good, this bad. It's like people spend money on all these characters. You have no idea how good they are. It's like, Yoda and Chewie might not be all that great, but you don't know. You won't know until it's over, you know? Yeah. Best Stranger team comp nowadays just unlocked today for what, 3v3 or 5v5? 3v3, it seems like Stranger, Maul, and Starkiller. 5v5, kind of up in the air. Yeah, I don't know. We have to wait and see. I think, well, we also need to wait for Spider-Man. Hey, speaking of which, let's go upgrade him a little bit. There we go. And the other thing, too, who thought of no upgrades? That, like, just do a mild stat upgrade. The fact of the matter is, going 3 tiers, no upgrade, that's horrible design right there. Very lazy. It's like here, like, you know, when you upgrade an ability, there are some really BS upgrades, but at least you're moving up a little bit, right? 5% extra damage. Like, I think I've upgraded all the abilities in this game, right? Actually, no. Like, even this, all right. It's like, imagine if 6 said no upgrade. Just put 5% or something. Bump up the stats. 3 tiers in the level 80s. Like, no real era stat change. Like, that's it? Like, what? Like, this part, like, that's... Just put something minuscule there. Yeah, the fact I went 1, 2, 3. It's not like I meant 1 through 10. This is some top leveling right here. This is expensive stuff here. Let's see. Wait, what? No upgrades, no upgrades, no upgrades, no upgrades. And then they hit you all these. Like, why can't you spread this out a little bit? Yeah, wow. Nothing. Wow, that's crazy stuff right there. Anyway, Stranger Crew SK. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try it out. I imagine that's okay. I think Maul's probably better, but I'm sure that's okay. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Anyways, feels like a waste of space as well. Yeah, waste of space. Yeah, that's like so many currencies, waste of space. Like, you want to simplify things a little bit, right? Unless, I don't know. It's like maybe you add more to confuse people. I don't know. Yeah, it's a very, very convoluted with how they went about this. Yeah, no upgrades. Like, how is it 90 no upgrades? No, or no, 91 no upgrades, 92 no upgrades, 94 no upgrades. Yeah, I don't know. Weird stuff. We'll see if they have any reflection. I hope there's at least some changes for the better, but I don't know. I think they're kind of in their own zone there. Yeah. Releasing 20 plus new currencies, amazing strategy. Hey, you know what? They got me. I had no idea what was going on day one. I spent $200 on nothing because I had no idea how all these currencies work. But, well, I guess now I know, right? I just had to pay $200 to kind of understand how all this worked out. And I'm sure there's you can multiply that by some good amount of other people that just didn't understand how this worked. And, you know, you know what's crazy? I bet they probably made at least a couple 100,000 just off people on Stormtrooper Luke not understanding how this leveling worked out. Crazy stuff right there. Yeah, anyways, Conquest and Heiressism makes me want to just delete my account permanently. Conquest, I don't hate because the means justify... Oh, sorry, the ends justify the means, right? I know I'm going to get the cool character and all right, whatever. I'll suffer through it. But if there was no new... I'll say this. If there was no new character on Conquest, I would skip it every single time. Wouldn't care. The character is what dragged me along. It's like, I'm not advocating for this, but like if they added a new character in Territory Wars, you know, like in, for example, Raid Shadow Legends, there's their Territory Wars, there's a character. Where's she at? Lama Su. Where's she at? Like you need a big carrot to really entice people. Like, so this character is the Territory War exclusive character that you get with your guild. Like, if they did something like that, I'm telling you, overnight, I will be the #1 Territory fan in Galaxy Heroes. Same thing with Territory Battles. Hey, speaking of Devil, we got one of these up and running. When Territory Battles first came up, I was super into it. The character, you know, getting Reva or Wat Tambor or Kiadi Mundi, Rolo, whatever it was back in the day, that was my incentive to really care about the game. Though then they just like they stopped dropping carrots, and like right now it's like, yeah, you know, the crystals. that's the way to do it. But I wish they would do a bit more. It's like it's pretty wild that they've only dropped one character on here. I mean, really, it's like, you know, would have been nice if maybe on, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Like, heck, put something on Hoth. That would adjust people's strategy to just, hey, let's get the Hoth and I don't know, unlock Pilot Luke or something like that. Snow Speeder Luke, something like that. ROT is boring. It's mostly just like, I don't need to play it. I can just deploy and call it a day. But here, we'll do a few battles here. Here, let's get some stranger action out here. Yeah, again, they're like there's potential, right, for all the stuff. It's just a matter of putting the effort into it. And I don't know if they. Oh, what am I doing here? We don't want to do that. Hold on. Yeah. Malicos. Maul, not Malicos. Maul. My gosh, I'm running on 2 brain cells right now. That's a lot for today. And what do we want to do here? Baby Cal. And then what do we need? A Jedi? Right? We need a Jedi. Shoot. Give me Ezra. Right? Am I missing something? Unaligned Force user, Jedi Sith. Okay. Set him on in there. Pilot Luke for the Red 5. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like they make a game mode that has potential, and then they just like, all right, that's it. We're not going to come back to it for another couple years, you know. And again, I don't know what their live ops team looks like. I'm imagining their live ops team isn't as big as it used to be, so maybe they got to be very, very narrow with how they design stuff or how whatever content they make. You know, so it seems like they just prefer to make like a game mode like Coliseum. It's a very low effort type of game mode, right? You just throw some new marquees in there. All right, people just work their way up. Yeah, so I don't quite know. But yeah, it's like, you know, there's a lot of ways of making this stuff better. I just don't know if they just have that live ops to maybe justify it, right? Anyways, are you ever considering starting a new free-to-play account? We actually just talked about that a moment ago. TLDW, not for the moment. Not for the moment. Yeah, I don't want to repeat the whole conversation too much, but it's weird to say I like playing a game because I want to have fun. To me, collecting characters is just the means. I don't play Galaxiers to collect. I play Galaxiers because I want to use the characters in meaningful ways and feel like I'm dominating the holotable. They took that aspect away. You're not going to be starting up a new account and in a year going to be making it to Kyber 2 or whatever it is, you know? So that's they killed my main driving force of starting up a new free-to-play account. But, you know, you're still young. Maybe I'll change my mind. But for right now, if you're starting up a new account, it's just to collect characters, which is fine. But I want to be able to do something meaningful with them. I want to feel like I'm dominating the holiday. But right now, it's just that. They took away that with Relic Delta and whatnot. RT is fun because I actually get to play with my characters. Yeah, I'll say that I do enjoy. I enjoy Rise of the Empire more than Territory Wars. I could say that, but it gets to a point where it's mostly like just deploy, and then it's just auto. I'm not like, yeah, pretty much I just auto my way through everything. I don't know, like Grand Arena. It's like you have to sit there, think, strategize, right? Oh, I see they have this team. Whether or not you like Datacrons, look at the Datacrons. Like, oh, I'm thinking I should do something else because of that Datacron. And territory battles, it's, you know, it's like, just, all right, here, just, this is the territory battles, just, all right, throw it on auto. That's kind of where that is for me. So I wish there were more game modes, sort of like Grand Arena, where it forces you to think, forces you to really strategize, think outside the box. And it's a bit different every single time, right? You know, I feel like it's getting a bit more homogenous as you kind of go on, like everyone's kind of rocking the same defense, but you know, there's mix-ups here and there. Territory battles, it's my experience of playing territory battles today isn't much different from playing territory battles a year ago and then a year before that. So that's kind of how it is right now. Hoth and GOTV was amazing. Yeah, it was I think the thing was too, we kind of got new territory battles pretty frequently, right? And again, the current territory battle version makes sense because it's a lot. So wow, that was a cool kill right there. It makes sense from their perspective because the game mode they don't have to update. They made it impossible to max out. You know, it's going to take many years before people can ever max this out, and they don't really have to do much to it. And just as new characters come out, you just keep deploying them, more GP. But it's that seems that just in general, when I see their raids, when I see their territory battles, they're trying to just make content where they don't need to do a lot of crazy stuff. It just is Grand Arena. Essentially, again, Grand Arena territories. That's the same thing for the most part than what it was a couple years ago. So they're trying to find, I guess, a something evergreen, but in the pursuit of doing that, sometimes things fall a little bit flat, I think. Anyways, yeah, I just buy a max account. There you go. That's your 2025 free-to-play, or 6. My gosh, free-to-play guide. Just buy someone else's account. There you go. That is the ultimate hyperdrive bundle. Don't do that. The EA secret police will come knocking down your door, and then in the eyes of EA, borrowing someone's account. So here it is. If you buy someone's account, that is worse than murder. If you borrow someone's account, still a bit worse than murder. That's how it is in the eyes of CG and EA, I think, for the way I look at their terms of service. So yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. All right. What else we got here? Did I miss anyone else? Oh, yes, we did. We have Duff Cake. How we doing? $5. Yo, Arnold. Do you think CG's next quality of life? Oh, man, that's a good one. I had to read that for a second. Do you think CG's next quality of life update or error will be a dud? Oh, man. Well, we haven't really gotten like a real quality of life update in a hot minute, right? And you know, it's so funny. I know some people they want to just stay in the Galaxy of Heroes bubble, which is fine. But it's like, especially when you play other games like, you know, Raid, they're doing character reworks like every single month, I think. They're doing quality of life updates every month or every other month. It's crazy when you see the difference of and again, I only can imagine that Raid, since they have less hands in the bucket, right? You know, because you already have Google and Apple getting a big chunk of the pie, right? You make $1 million to keep math simple, you know, barring any other potential arrangements. 300,000 of that goes to them right away, right? And then, of course, CG, they have EA. They got to pay for the Star Wars license. So by the time they finally have the money after paying all their people, right, and investing in the new content, they have, like, you know, the money's a lot thinner than Raid, where they don't have as many hands in the bucket as I could imagine. And they probably have a much more robust live service team. They're able to get more characters, more new game modes, more updates, more quality of life, more character reworks, right, that aren't tied to monetizing some new team. It's a bit of a night and day difference. You know, whether or not you like Raid, whole different thing, but I think it's pretty fair to say that Raid, I can imagine they have a bigger live operations budget to keep things moving. Whereas Galaxy Heroes, it's like we're just dropping our characters every couple weeks in Coliseum, and that's kind of it. Let's see, Alex Atella, how we doing again? $4.99. If they want to monetize, incentivize Relic 9 and ROTE more, they could put 110 Red 5 shards at the end of the planet and can only get 110 from each of the final 3. Oh, man. I will say, I'm surprised they haven't leveraged that a bit more. If they did, oh boy. First off, let's be real. You know people are going to be pissed if they, let's say, lock Red 5 behind Hoth and you need full Relic 9 teams. Oh, but you know, that would, listen, don't hate the messenger here. If they had Red 5 up here, I'd be Relic 9ing more than I did after Relic Delta. Relic Delta came out, like, oh, okay. That wasn't a very creative tool. It was a stick, right? You have the carrot and the stick. It's definitely a stick. But if they put it goes to show the carrot and the stick analogy. If they put Red 5 up here, that I would be more than happy to just Relic 9. I'm getting to that planet. Let's go. What's the strategy? Okay, I'm there. I'll make sure to do my missions right away. You don't got to holler me to deploy. I'm there. Things like that are just more interesting in my opinion. Yeah, but again, the thing about Relic Delta is sort of like, again, Rise of the Empire and all these other game modes there. It's a very cheap and effective system where they don't got to do anything because the tools are in place, where as they add more relics, you have Relic Delta being a stick to kind of move you along so you don't stay too low in the lower parts of relics, right? And they don't have to do anything, right? It's just a system in place. They're looking just for these systems that just kind of, they don't have to do anything new and unique. It just sits there, kind of in a way, it's sort of procedural. You just throw a new character in, throw a new whatever in, and that's it. So yeah, Rise of the Empire feels that. Raids are kind of the same thing. It's a very procedural type of game mode. Coliseum, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. It kind of fits that overall view I'm seeing with their stuff they're designing for the game. Will they ever unban the tester account you used? Listen, they're banning legit people playing Coliseum right now. I don't think they're gonna be able to get around to that, and it's been a couple years. I think actually it's funny enough. What was the GP of that account? I actually think my free-to-play account might have more than that tester account. Good times though. Good times. Thanks for the reminder. Oh man, full Relic 9 isn't that bad anymore. Yeah, but I'm just, the point is that the carrot for me is more effective than the stick. They throw in Relic Delta. Sucks. But it's for me, I would be. It's like you can take me from being excited to being lukewarm to like to uncaring. Just, you know, for me, it would have been a much more effective, much more enticing for me if they, you know, utilize that Rise of the Empire a bit more. Relic 9, yeah. What do you need? I need to do Relic 9 on. Again, I know this would tick off a lot of people. I actually wonder, what would you rather have, Relic Delta, or would you rather have this, where they're like, all right, guys, you need a Relic 9 Wedge. You need the Relic 9 Farm Boy Luke and Princess Leia. I would do that in a heartbeat if that meant they have utility in farming a top tier ship or character in a Relic 9 planet. That's how I go. That's how I go, yo. I hate how Relic Delta ruined my GAC counters. Don't get me going. And that I was actually very close to starting a free-to-play count. I was actually excited to start one. Relic Delta, for me, it kind of killed that last strand of the Grand Arena magic for a new account. Like, because that's when I'm like, oh, I'm just collecting characters. I'm not feeling like I want to feel like a hollow-table here. You know that one song? What was it? Who is it? Was it Bad Company? The Hollow-Table Hero. Da, 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 da. No, not Jukebox Hero. I'm pretty sure he said Hollow-Table Hero. Like, before those Grand Arena matchmaking and Relic Delta changes, like, I felt like I could be the Hollow-Table Hero. I'm the underdog rolling up, and here I am, Kyber 2 with 5 million GP. Yeah. They took away that dream. Yeah, Foreigner. There we go. Foreigner. I always mix up Foreigner, Bad Company, Chicago. Always mix them up. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Hollow-Table Hero. Great song. Go check it out. Upgrade when you can, duh, right? That's the solution. Just upgrade everything. Everything Relic 9. Immediately. But yeah, that to me killed the dream. Like before, you know, it's like one of those things like, hey, when you grow up, yeah, you could be the supreme rule of the multiverse of video gaming realm. They took away that dream from me. You know how there's the American dream, there was the Galaxy of Heroes dream, and they took that away. Now it's just collect our characters, and you better be happy you can just collect them. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe things could change. But that was like that. That's when I went from, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's like, why would I do it? You know, that was the deciding factor for me. Only a week till we get to play with the new characters, right? Then we got to nerf the Chimera. Hell yeah! All right, what else we got here? I got CK Nugget. I have not. Oh no, I did get you. I got you, CK Nugget. Yeah. I got you. Did I miss anyone else? We got Jay Wicks, Alex Atello, Nate Deal, Double G. I think we're all good. My Gear 12 Nihilus dies almost instantly. Man, I do miss. I get where they're coming from their monetization aspect. But man, that was like part of the interesting strategy. It's like, hey, I only got to take this character to Gear 12, maybe Gear 3 or Relic 3.5. That's good. Like, they took away that strategic min-maxing, right? That was always the thing, like, hey, you only need a Gear 11 or Gear 9 to beat this legendary event. Make sure you mod this way. Make sure you do this turn order, blah, 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 blah. They took that min-maxing strategy. It was kind of fun. But again, I get it. They don't want to leave any incentives to under relic something. Always go up. Yeah, we need a buff to Leviathan. Yeah. Oh, man. How many good teams at Gear 12 that are useless now? Oh, man. Imperial Troopers, if you have a fast trooper team, Imperial Troopers, you know, if they can roll, they can get some work done. Resistance, I would say, was a very solid option, too, you know. Just get them, once they get the Terminator rolling, they're doing okay. It's definitely those cheese teams, even like Sith, Traya, Nihilus, Savage. Like, that was a very effective low gear team as well. I mean, shoot. There used to be a point in time where people could make videos like, hey, best low gear teams, best low investment teams. I mean, that still kind of exists. Like, Resistance are still, you know, effective. You know, just it's going to be a lot harder to make them work at lower relics. Same thing of Troopers, right? You're doing a whole lot less damage than before. But it's a lot trickier now to make those videos. You know, low best bang per buck teams or whatever it might be. Yeah. I have somebody. Yeah. I remember your Gear 10 Mando. Yeah, I still have a Gear 10 Mando. Haven't, although we're getting a Lightspeed token, right? Where's that graphic? Pretty sure we're getting a Lightspeed token for him. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, let's see here. Where did the Lightspeed token thing go? Where? Yeah, like even Mando. But here's the thing, insta kills are still good. The problem is he dies way too easily now. You just look at him and he drops dead. What is the schedule for Lightspeed token? Lightspeed tokens. Is this the one I'm looking for? show me what I'm looking for. All right, I think that's what I'm looking for. And then I gotta get rocking and rolling out of here. What time is it? Holy cow. How does time go by so fast around these parts? Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting the Mando lights. Like, where's the corrected graphic? I think this is the one right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, we get, yeah, looking forward to that. So, hey, at least my Mando, like this for me, this is the saving grace of Galaxy of Heroes. This part I love. I really hope they keep this permanent because, man, if you're going to start December 2026, you got massively screwed. So hopefully they maybe make it a more permanent thing. But yeah, come. I'm looking forward. April's going to be a nice month. You know, like Phoenix, yeah, I already kind of got what I needed. Jedi, yeah, pretty much had all those ready. Inquisitors is a massive upgrade, right? Because I had them all at like Gear 1. Some not even unlocked. So that was a huge month in January. The next big one, I have none of these characters in the Mando section at Gear 13. So that's gonna be nice. Pretty much all these bounty hunters not helpful for me. The rebel stuff, and for the most part, not super helpful. But I guess Farm Boy Luke and Stormtrooper Han will get upgraded a little bit, and that'll make use out of the Stormtrooper Luke. But yeah, but for the most part, these bounty hunters down here, I've had none of them. I think I have Grief Karg at Gear 13, or no, Gear 12. But yeah, this will be nice. Yeah, the Lightspeed tokens, man, whew, amazing. Yeah, I'm just getting the faction Lightspeed tokens, nice. The Inquisitors just sit on defense right now, don't have the signal data yet. Yeah, that's the same thing. I got them, but I haven't used them yet, so gotta get around to it. Yeah, how would you approach modding in a free-to-play? Can I just unlock mods? It's a bit overwhelming. Modding's not much different for a main account versus endgame. Actually, I'm a lot more strict on my main account because I get so many mods and I don't have places to use them. So, like, I'll delete mods if you're not 10, if you're like not even like 10, 13 speed. I just delete you. I don't have room for you. Get out of here. But I have the modding guide that I made last time. Not really much. Yeah, not much has really changed since then. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. It's actually weird. It's funny to say that this modding guide I made 4 years ago, not much has really changed. Kind of wild if you think about it. Yeah, let's see. Right, we had we had 6A mods, right? Right. Or is there a newer one since then? No, yeah, this had the new stuff on there. Yeah. Yes, I will say if you are someone that's, yeah, just look up Arnold T101 modding guide first and that comes up. It's from 2021. But honestly, not much has changed in that regard. I have a bunch of modding graphics and guides, things I would look for, core stats you want to shoot for, mods that potentially delete. Because again, it's a numbers game, right? At least the good news is credits aren't as hard to come across now as they used to be. So you can maybe be a bit more generous and, you know, level up more mods than you normally would. Yeah, credits aren't really a problem for either of my accounts, but yeah, hold on here. Where's the thing? All right. All right, I think, let's see, where's these graphics at? Yeah, here, let's leave a link below. Yeah, so honestly, not much has changed. Don't need to overthink it too much. I give it's one of those things where it's like, there's not really much of a creative challenge to make another version. It's basically, if I made the video, it'd be the same exact video 99% of the way through. Here, I'll just leave a link here. When's the farming guide coming? I'll be real with you. What's that one Gru line? In terms of farming guides, we have no farming guides. Long story short, the guy that I work with to make the farming guide, he helps make it an incredible cinematic experience. We absorbed him a little bit during the winter break to help for 25-8 games, and now he's back to his normal gig. So unless we want a less cinematic thing, you know, just old school, just here's a picture. It's gonna be a little bit longer, I think. And the other problem is too, I'm too scared to make a new farming guide solely off Lightspeed tokens, because Lightspeed tokens later on this year, they're gonna be gone, and those farming guides take an incredible amount of time, effort to make, and it would be sucky if it's completely irrelevant before the year is even up. So it's kind of a few problems with that. Maybe just make something temporary, like, hey, if you're playing this year, this is what you do with the Lightspeed tokens, and then come to, and assuming there's no more Lightspeed tokens, then come 2027, then we make a proper guide. So that's really the biggest thing at the end of the day. It's like, you know, those things, it takes a while. It takes a while. I promise you, we spend more time making the farming guides than CG probably does for some of their trailers. And again, I want to make sure, like, you know, the farming guide that we put out for 2025, it's still more or less applicable if you remove Lightspeed tokens from the equation. So I don't know, might maybe do something like a temporary farming guide that's really only applicable for the next couple months. Because as far as we can tell, come November, any farming guide advice that's given right now is going to be completely irrelevant as far as we can see. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Remake the video once the Princess Quiggle's grown up. Yeah, that's one of those things too. You know, to be as transparent with my life. I kind of had a reality check, especially last year. Again, last year was the best year of my life with the birth of our beautiful daughter and started doing, you know, chasing my dream of, you know, making a video game. The thing is, I had to be, and plus I also am covering what, you know, another game, and I might be actually covering another game this year, and then maybe another game this year. So things are better than ever. But then I have to realize, you know, with all this time commitment for everything, whether just my family, you know, the video game stuff, right? I got to make sure I'm putting my heart into that. It's not like the days where for a couple years during COVID, where all I would focus on from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. would be Galaxy of Heroes all day. Late even all day, I wouldn't be back till like 8 p.m. at night. So it's like, I can just focus on just Galaxy. I didn't even like play any of their games. That was like the most time I had in my life. Well, now, yeah, we play Raid all the time. And from a gameplay perspective, Raid's a lot more fun. And that's like, I'm always looking for, there's always so much stuff to talk about. And then, you know, we're still playing Galaxies, and we've got the 2 accounts. And then I might be covering another game for another channel here. And then, you know, making the game. So, yeah, and especially, you know, at the end of the day, let me put it this way. I'm actually overstaying a little bit right now. Generally, right after I end the stream, I got a bunch of stuff to do. Whereas before I end the stream, it's like, yeah, I got 3 hours. Let's work on the spreadsheet. Let's make some graphics. Let's edit a video. It's just, yeah, it's a bit of it's an adjustment period, let's just say, especially since July of last year. You know, it was a turn of a page to a new time for me. It's like, all right, well, we just got to figure out how to manage our time as best as we can for everything. So it's a bit of a pivot from that. Yeah. You know, it's not like 2021 where everyone was stuck at home. We couldn't do anything. It's like, all right, well, I'll just make videos on Galaxy of Heroes all day, right? Oh, man. Would you suggest anyone else's guide? I have not watched any other guides out there, so I couldn't tell you. But I'll just tell you this, on a general level, I think everyone's kind of got their heads on their shoulders correctly, so you can't go too wrong. There's really, I feel like, not that much. That's the thing about Galaxy Heroes. There's really not a lot of variety of opinion because the game is very linear. Very linear. It's like, you know, Raid. You could start up 10 accounts. Every single account's going to play out differently. And that's kind of the fun, right? There is a creative aspect to that. You start a new account. Like my first Raid Shadows account is so much different from my main account. I have champions on my first account that I don't have my account that I have now that I've been playing for a couple of years now. Like that's part of the cool aspect of that game. Whereas Galaxy Heroes, like, yeah, get your Executor, get your Jabba, you know, it's all the same stuff. Just right now, there's a bit of a pivot with the Lightspeed, but I think that's more of a blip on the radar for the next couple months here. Yeah. Anywho's. All right. Let's see here. Anything else I'm missing out? Let's see. If I move from Galaxies, I think the game would actually die. You're giving me too much credit. Too much credit on that. I think the game would still do all right, right? Someone else would pick up the chains. But here's the thing. I enjoy Galaxies because it's Star Wars, right? Grand Arena is the thing that's holding up for me. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, they got to do some innovation, I think, to, you know, to their systems here. But yeah, I still enjoy Galaxies, but it's mostly because it's the Star Wars. Raid provides the gameplay challenge I'm looking for, right? You know, Galaxies, they took a little bit of that away recently. So again, I'm hoping they kind of, you know, it seems like they're pivoting into this new era. So I'm giving them time to kind of see where this new era goes. Again, they're doing this era PvP. Maybe it'll provide like a new sense of challenge. Like Coliseum, Coliseum could have been such a creative game mode. It really could have been a daily raid. Like we've been asking for a long time. Hey, give us a daily raid. But not this way, right? There's like very little creative challenge in regards to all this, you know, versus, you know, Raid, they'll add a new raid add a new raid. They'll add a new clan boss, and it adds so much extra decision making when it comes to, all right, I want to build up this character, I want to build up that character. Oh, I got to mod this way. Like, that's the stuff I look for. You know, Galaxy is like, you know, like doing this for 3 months. It's not really putting my creative juices to the utmost challenge. But, you know, we'll see. You know, give them time to pivot. But at the end of the day, let's be real. I think the reason why most are here, it's because of Star Wars first and gameplay second. Again, not to say there's not any gameplay challenge. Again, I think Grand Arena still has it to an extent. But the reason why we're here, Stars, if you rip off the Star Wars label, I think this game would end up like Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. But the Star Wars thing, there's not a lot of Star Wars games where I can play as the Stranger, Jar Jar Binks. This when I read a kit reveal, when I see the hey Andor character, that's the stuff that gets me excited. Like, okay, can't wait to use them. Hey, I hope that maybe Partagas and Dedra, they can work in the maybe a Krennic team. Like, that's the main driving force for Galaxy of Heroes. It's the name brand recognition that comes out with that. Yeah. You have a whole dedicated community with talents and time to take over the spreadsheet. Again, I'd be more than happy to find someone that I could. The problem is I don't know who I can trust. I don't mind paying someone either. I've offered for someone like, hey, I'll pay you just to help me out with this. I just don't know who to trust. And also, more important, it's not fun. For a lot of people, doing spreadsheets is not fun, especially when you got to update them all the time and, you know, then make the adjustment. It's a tedious thing, right? Not everyone wants to sit there and do it. So even when I've offered to pay, there's people that don't want to do it. I'm not asking for someone to do it for free. It's like, hey, I'll pay you. I just can't get around getting, you know, getting there to move everything around, add the thing, do the rankings. It's, you know, like if I had to catch up right now, it'd take me, you know, quite a couple hours to get it back on top of it. Yeah. I use the spreadsheet so much. Yeah. It's, again, that's why you see the best websites out there. My thing's not really a website. Things like swh.gg. Because it's all procedural, right? They add a new character. There's just an automatic process to extract it, right? Like when you look up a character's mods, you think they're going through manually and putting that stuff in? No, they have procedural tools in place that just automatically extract that information, right? Like I promise you, Sep, who runs the website, I think there's another guy too. He's not going in there and manually saying, oh, the average relic is 6.27. Like, I have to essentially manually do all this. That's the problem, right? It requires manual input, and I can't find people that want to help me, that I trust, that want to do a spreadsheet. That's why, you know, things like this are just, you know, a lot better because they're automatic. Update happens, they extract the information, they're able to automatically kind of do all this stuff here, and that's it, right? You don't need someone to get behind the wheel and actually, you know, do this manually. Same thing, you know, Grand Arena stuff. You really think Sep's going through and manually checking every single matchup? No, it's all procedurally generated. So that's the beauty behind it. Whereas when it's relying on one guy that's incredibly busy right now to update the spreadsheet here and there, yeah, it's a lot harder to stay on top of. Yeah, you could leverage AI to do the spreadsheet. I don't know if I could trust AI to do it. What was that? Hold up. Wasn't there? What was it? We remember I was on a stream. And we were looking up something on Google, and then they said that there was like a Jedi training. What was it? What the heck was it? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. It was making up Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes characters, which was pretty funny. Yeah, no, I don't think we'd be doing that. No, Jedi training cow. Yeah, that was it. Hold up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Oh yeah, Jedi training count. Oh yeah, it's not gonna pull up now. But yeah, so yeah, probably there's a bunch of nuance when it comes to, you know, Omicron rankings. You know, again, it doesn't require a lot of brain power; it just requires a lot of time. Is the biggest thing for those spreadsheets there. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just got to give it the right parameters. I don't know. Anyways, anyhows, yeah. Cow Kestis, there we go. All right, folks, I gotta get rocking and rolling here. Oh man, I want to let you guys know when I'm streaming, it's like, man, it's nice to kind of like just put everything to the side. Like, I got a bunch of stuff I got to work on. A lot of people we're talking with right now. Again, all awesome stuff. But when I hop on with you guys here, it's essentially like me when I would hop on with my boys. We'd go, you know, get on the PlayStation or whatever, you know, play some Counter-Strike, whatever it might be. Like, this is my time to hang out with all my buds. So I thank you guys. It's like, oh man, I gotta get back. Got to get back to that 25-8 grind. You know what I mean, baby? Anyways, give it up for you guys. Give it up for you guys. They're gonna just delete the. I'll talk about that in a moment. Hold on, 1 sec. I'll get to that. Before I get too carried away, though, thank you all so much for coming out today. Always a pleasure to hang out with y'all. Whew, man, it's great to be the Empire today. Whether you stayed for a minute, an hour, 10 hours, 10 years, 100 years. Thank you so much for the time that you can provide me today. And of course, the Kyber Club High Road. Going above and beyond the Imperial Call of Duty, keeping the lights on 25-8 for one extra day. A parting hall, baby. Thank you. Yeah, so really quickly, someone was asking about this. As far as I could tell, CG Meathead confirmed that they will be converting your leftover, this stuff, like all your air materials, whatever it might be. They'll be converting that into, we don't know the ratio, and it's probably gonna be a garbage ratio, like how mods, when they scrap, you get like nothing back, really. I don't know what the ratio is gonna be exactly, but they're supposed to be converting it into your air shipment currency afterwards. So we don't know what it is. I think he said don't hoard your resource. You get more value upgrading your characters and hoarding the materials for the air currency. So yeah, so that stuff will reset. I don't think they're gonna touch this though. Yeah, I think this stays in your account. It's the other stuff, because they don't want you hoarding era materials, because then you'd be able to, like, let's say, skip out in a couple eras, then you can just max out the one that you're really interested in. So yeah, you won't be able to hoard your resource. Again, it's sort of like the biggest problem is I have so many Chirotech, they can never charge you for Chirotech again. So this is how they make you do it. They make you pay for Chirotech essentially again without knowing it via air materials. So they'll be scrapping that, giving you something in return. Can't wait to get 75 air currency. Yeah, I don't suspect it's going to be great. But you know what? Have to wait and see. Again, it would have been nice to know that a little bit earlier. So one air shipment currency? Yeah, basically. Yeah. All right. Anyways, folks, I got to get out of here. But you know what? I'll catch you guys later in the next Grand Arena we got later on this week. And I'm going to try and... here, Gary, get me over there real quick. I'm going to try and stream on Saturday. I know we've been putting that to the side for a while since, again, the big life pivoting changes, spending some time with the familia on Saturday. Because Monday, we will not be streaming Grand Arena because yours truly, the King Trippy Gods with Mobile Gaming, has a couple of meetings out in Las Vegas for Chronoseum. So we will not be streaming when I'm gone for that next week. So we'll be maybe getting a Saturday streaming this weekend. But anyways, let's focus on the here and now. The here and now is that you are here and I am there, and isn't here just there without a T. Last I checked. Gosh dang. Good times, my friend. Dare I say great times. Dare I say it's great to be in the Empire today. As you work your way through the 69-point security check-in system, remember, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to fear. You work your way over to the Kyber Club. Jawa Jusan Gary, last I checked. Right, Gary? Right, Gary? Yeah, that's what I thought. And remember, if you're here, life's good. And if life's good, well then, like Tony the Tiger said, life's great. Gary, what song are you planning to weigh out? What do you want? Gary, which one? You really want that one? Oh, okay. All right. Gary has a request. We never get to play this one. I'm not going to deny him. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Crank it up. We're going to see if there's someone else that you guys can party with here. Keep that Kyber love moving along. But until next time, party hard. And it's great to be in the Empire today. Rabbit Beaver, you got it.
You were right about one thing, Master.
Invasion. What invasion?
The negotiation. What
Invasion.
the negotiation? What the negotiation? You were right about one thing, Master.
Invasion. What invasion?
The negotiation. What
Invasion.
the negotiation? What the negotiation?
Invasion. communications disruption can mean only one thing. A communications disruption can mean only one thing.
The negotiation, what? The negotiation?
Can mean only one thing. Invasion. Invasion. Invasion.
The negotiation, what? The negotiation?